Dire team back. Radiant team pick. Dire team Radiant team back.
Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to week 2 of this qualifiers, day number 2. We are live right now on Facebook. Please do join us. We are ready now for our game between Team Focus and StayFrosty. Last night's games were really fun to cast with my caster Yasser, who is here with me. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine too. What did you think about last night's games?
They were pretty amazing, especially the game between Illusions and Titan eSports. Like, we thought the first two games. The first game went to Titan eSports, then the second game went to Team Illusions with a comeback. That was a big comeback. And thinking from that comeback that like Team Illusions would take the lead into game 3, but Titan eSports,
did they come back well? How strong were they in that game 3? They were clinical. They won that game in under 30 minutes.
Yes, they kept the pressure. They went for the kill whenever they focus our hero down. That's their style. They go super aggressive on one hero. They kill him. Then they focus the other one. Like, they take one by one, never giving a chance to the other team. A very aggressive play style, something we all like to see.
And I think based on that performance, they have really given a warning to the other competitors that they are here to win this thing. They are here to go all the way.
Especially, let's not forget with their Rubik pick. They played 5 games yesterday. and they picked Rubik 5 times. In every game there was a Rubik. Even the game they lost, still they picked Rubik, and like they were fine with it. They love to play around the Rubik.
They had faith in him, and they backed him even after losing that first game of best of 3. They picked him again, and then they picked him again for the final game.
Yes.
So that was really good by team Titan Esports. Congratulations to them for winning and going through to this next round. We'd like to give shout out to our viewers and like to tell them a few things about this current tournament, which is being conducted by GHME. It is a tournament that was building up towards the main event, which is conducted by Insomnia in Dubai. So I'd like to tell you something about Insomnia. Insomnia is a UK based longest running esports and gaming festival, which is arriving in Dubai for 3 days. All this that you're seeing right now is heading towards Insomnia Dubai, which is going to be conducted in October
17th till 19th of October.
Yeah, that's the main event, and you can all get the tickets for that main event right now, which is available in Virgin Megastores and Platinum List. It's currently available at an early bird discount price as well, so do check it out and get them while they're still at discounted rates.
And the other thing is, it's not just it's not a expo. It's just a festival for fun. You just go over there and have fun with so many games like CS:GO, FIFA, whatever game you ever thought of, Fortnite, PUBG. Everything is available there. It's so fun to be there. So I really recommend you getting your ticket now. And we got ourselves a game for now.
Yeah, we got ourselves a game. We got ourselves a really good game. It's in drafting phase right now. Team Focus versus StayFrosty. Let's get straight into it, guys. This is a really, really good aggressive lineup by Team Focus. What do you think about this? Ancient Apparition, Centaur, Warrunner, and Ursa with Spirit Breaker. How good are these lanes right now, Yasser?
Well, one thing we should talk about, StayFrosty. They have the attacker. Attacker is picking his signature hero. I think it'll be his signature hero, the Kunkka, because they already picked the Earth Spirit and the Winter Wyvern. So most likely it's not gonna be a support Kunkka. It's gonna be a mid lane Kunkka, which is for attacker. So I'm really excited to see how Team Focus will play around his Kunkka. Yeah. And another thing is I want to point out is the Earth Spirit for RIP. He really likes to play the Earth Spirit. He's so familiar with his Earth Spirit. So I don't know much about Team Focus, but they have aggressive heroes. Like they have the combo between the charge and the Ice Blast. They have the Centaur, the Ursa, the instant initiation. Yeah, so it's something to watch, man.
They've got all the bases covered, but this is going to be an exciting early game. Whoever wins this early game, because both have aggressive early game players, Kunkka, as we all know, that he just needs a few levels just to start ganking and taking over this game. Of course, he's going to be creating space for this Lifestealer. Lifestealer needs to get some farm. He's not going to be available in the early game at least. But on the other hand, Ursa, he just needs to be able to hit that one key item and then just start ganking.
Yeah. And the last ban for StayFrosty is gonna be the OD, and on the other side, Night Stalker is the last ban for Team of Focus, and they have about I'm not sure how much. Oh, they have about 15 seconds left for their last pick.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mid laner because they want to match this mid laner against Kunkka.
Oh, Storm Spirit,
but I don't think Storm Spirit can match this Kunkka, especially with that X mark. Yeah. Storm Spirit is always going to get caught with that X mark whenever he's trying to zip in and zip out.
The thing is, in my head, I think they're just overloading the same style of their heroes. The charge, the zip from Storm, the Centaur's ult. It's all initiative. So I think they needed something different to play around with, something AoE or the Ice Blast is good enough. I'm not sure if it's gonna be the answer for StayFrosty, and they're gonna pick the Puck.
So I think Puck is gonna be
off lane. Yeah.
Puck is gonna play off lane. Lifestealer safe lane, obviously, but it can go 3-1-1. I'm looking at the 3-1-1 here by StayFrosty. They're gonna give Puck a solo lane top, and Lifestealer is gonna be helped by Winter Wyvern and Earth Spirit in the bottom lane. Kunkka obviously they're gonna take mid. This is going to be a good game. I think I have a little bit of hope with the early game. If the early game goes with the team focus, you never know. They can snowball, take Roshan, high ground. High ground is pretty good. They can initiate and then they can disengage well with the center Warrener's ulti. So this looks like a good draft. It's an even draft. But who do you think will you predict to be the winner of game 1, Yasser?
As a game 1, I think I'll go with StayFrosty more because their draft is more well-rounded. On the other side, like it's more aggressive draft. So I like things to be always well-rounded. Like the more well-rounded you are, the more options you have, and from there you can pick up like which side you want to go with. Like if you want to go for the early ganks, if you want to go for the mid-team fights. So let's watch and see.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the team Frosty as well because they have a pretty good mid lane against this Storm Spirit. So it's gonna be hard for the Storm Spirit to get over one with against Kunkka. Let's get straight into it. Then the game is underway. Shout out to our viewers who are streaming in live right now on our Facebook page. We really appreciate your support. Please do share and stick with us throughout today's games. We have some exciting matches for you tonight.
So on the top lane, there are already 4 heroes top. Storm is close by in case anything happens. On the other side, Team Frosty, 3 people around the top rune. And their mid they're just gonna block the creeps, and Storm's going back to do the same. StayFrosty, they're looking for a kill right here. Ursa's there.
They're going around this top rune, trying to.
Lifesteal is getting charged. It gets cancelled.
Spirit Breaker cancels his charge. Winter Wyvern is gonna retreat as well.
Just a few right clicks on the Ursa, forcing him to use his tango early on.
Broadcast.
First blood. Thanks and have fun.
What's this? A fascinating substance. Denied. Don't mind me. Behold! Silence.
I lose my way. Do not focus on the agony.
Okay, we're back. We had some technical difficulties, but they're sorted out now. That's a really nice first blood by Kunkka in the mid lane. Puck in the bottom lane, but then Kunkka ends up killing Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit's playing so aggressive right now, and he ends up going down against this Kunkka. He cannot afford to give this Kunkka free kills in the early game, especially. He's just gonna get really hard. 4-0 now in the scores in the early game, just under 3 minutes.
And on the bottom lane, Center died twice already.
Radiant's middle tower
Okay, Center is having a hard time dealing with this puck. He is getting really harassed and has already died twice.
Which they're gonna force the AA to go bottom to help out. And now they're gonna anticipate another kill on
Own it.
the Ursa. Ursa falls down.
Aggressive plays on Spirit Breaker in the top lane, but Spirit Breaker is tanky in the beginning to get out of the danger, and then both these supports are playing really well for Team Focus.
For teams, StayFrosty. And now Earth Spirit is going mid lane. Wherever he goes, there must be a kill right there. Earth Spirit is such a early game hero, and now they're gonna anticipate the kill. They will get him. He's so on life, solo on life. Oh, it's gonna be enough to take the Earth Spirit down, but Storm doesn't die, and now he wants to kill so bad. Spirit, what a TP, good TP.
They're turning this around and getting
it
a
might
trade.
cost him his life.
Oh, but he's so close. Can he make it? But I don't think so, and he ends up going down. Double kill for this Storm Spirit. It was much needed. Getting that aggressive Earth Spirit as well as Kunkka. This can really change the whole mid lane scenario now. On the top lane, they're gonna go for Ursa now.
Ursa.
Lifestealer and Winter Wyvern going aggressively, and he goes for the slow, and now they're really right-clicking him, trying to bring him down, but Ursa is
One more right.
one hit away, and Lifestealer secures that kill.
And in the top lane.
Nicely done.
They're trying to anticipate another kill.
Oh,
Storm.
Kunkka is going on
Oh,
the Storm
the
Spirit.
damage.
Storm Spirit does not have ulti yet, and the damage is just too much. Kunkka is gonna end up getting another kill on this Storm Spirit. That double
StayFrosty.
damage. StayFrosty is looking so ahead right now.
They're being active, and then another rune being taken away from Team Focus. The bottom lane, they will take the 3 runes.
They might end up taking all 4. No, they just took 3 runes there. Actually, they took
They
all
took
4.
all
Yeah.
4 runes.
All 4 runes, and this is a gang again on this Ursa. Ursa is alone. Where is the support? There is no response. Ends up going down. And on the
Storm
mid lane,
Spirit.
Storm Spirit dies yet again to this Kunkka. This is not what they expected into the early game. They needed a strong start, but they are unable to do so. 4K net worth lead for this Team Frosty right now. StayFrosty.
And the top shrine being used. It needed for the Kunkka as well, but they're just gonna use it, and they're bigging the center now. Earth Spirit is ready to kill, to have another kill on the center. He's healing up,
Dire are scanning.
and AA is there behind for the help.
Oh, Earth Spirit is looking to go and gank this bottom lane yet again, but Bara wants to charge on this puck. Maybe look for a kill on this puck, who is free farming right now. Centaur Warrunner. Oh, that's a good dodge by Puck, but she's gonna get away. That was good reflexes by Puck. Dodge that Bara charge and
They're gonna cancel AA's TB, and they're gonna get the kill. Three heroes, Kunkka.
Oh, Kunkka gets a single ship onto this Centaur, and Centaur ends up going down again.
They're not giving them any chances. They want to keep pressuring them, more pressure. Keep on getting the kills on the center. Get him getting fed.
Radiant's bottom
And
tower
meanwhile,
is under attack.
Storm Spirit has his level 6. We want to see something out of the Storm Spirit level 6.
Storm Spirit just lacking so behind right now that he's just not confident enough to gank. If the gank does not go successful, they're gonna go lag behind even further. So he's just taking the safe option of farming right now and making up for the lost levels that he did by dying 3 to 4 times in the mid lane.
Look at Ursa's net worth. He's so far behind. Like he's so far behind, and now they're gonna go on Lifestealer.
They're going aggressive on this Lifestealer, but Lifestealer has other plans. He just infests the creep. of Team Radiant to stay inside, and he might be able to get out now. Yeah, he's out, but the Winter Wyvern is there to save him just in time. This 3 of the cores of this StayFrosty lineup are right up on the net worth charts right now.
Nothing much is gonna happen.
They're having the game of their life here. No pressure whatsoever. Just farm, kill, and stay in the lane. Not even bothering going into the jungle now.
And Konka is heading top with level 9.
Yeah, Konka is heading top. He is level 9 in minute 8.
Ursa's so
Ursa
low.
might
It's gonna be
end
enough
up
to take him
going down. This is
Oh,
looking
the
bad.
shine.
One
Yes.
more hit and he ends up going down. Ursa is...
Spirit Breaker is low on life.
This is looking really ugly now. This is gonna turn even more hard for them to get back into the game for Team Focus. You need to focus, my friends.
And another one.
And on top lane, aggressive tower diving by Lifestealer. He doesn't care anymore. He is so tanky and ends up bringing down this ancient apparition. Ursa is on the other hand gonna retreat. He doesn't want to die yet again, but he ends up going down to this Konka. They are just dominating right now. Double kill for this Konka. They're gonna take this they're gonna take this top tower. Puck on the other hand is pushing bot. Centaur is not even in the lane anymore. They are on the defensive. Look at Ursa's net worth. He is right at the bottom of the table now. Amongst Winter Wyvern and Bara, who are position 4s and 5.
The 5 heroes of StayFrosty are ahead of Team Focus. It's scary. It's so bad.
This is looking really bad for Team Focus right now. Aggressive charge by Spirit Breaker onto Earth Spirit, but Storm Spirit is there, but he decides to go against this, and Konka is TP'd again. He's gonna cross mark and ship. The ghost ship lands. He's gonna go for this another kill, but Storm Spirit is gonna look to kill this Spirit Breaker, and he tries to kill this Earth Spirit, and he's gonna survive. Earth Spirit survives.
AA is gonna die.
They're unable to kill these heroes even when they could be killed. Konka with the mega kill now. He is very far ahead.
Nothing could be done at this point. They had like the best chance so far to kill one of the heroes of Team StayFrosty, and it's not enough.
This is not looking good on the net worth charts. It's 16-2 with 10k lead for Team StayFrosty in 10-minute mark. So this is a really strong early game. This could snowball into a really good mid push and can be costly for Team Focus. Storm Spirit is not afraid to be in the mid lane. He gets X marked, and this is what we talked about. He can always he can dodge this, and he was able to dodge this. I think it was miscalculated by Konka there. Very rare mistake by Konka. Otherwise the Storm Spirit was dead yet again.
Puck is gonna have his blink dagger within like 3 minutes, and he's free farming so far. Like they were just winning 3 versus 5. StayFrosty. Lifestealer is farming at the top. Is having like a safe
contest,
farm.
no pressure.
Like he has no pressure whatsoever, and Puck might kill the center right here.
I think
they're
they
gonna
don't have,
dive in.
and this centaur might end up dying under his own tower. Oh, but he survives with the ulti. Puck can end up dying here, but she is able to escape here. Winter Wyvern looks to be, and
Winters escapes.
Winter Curse on Storm Spirit, but
Remember
nothing
for
happens. They can go for double kill.
Wow.
Double kill for this Earth Spirit.
12 minutes in, it's
This is looking really bad for Earth Spirit, for Team Focus here. StayFrosty is right on top of them, dominating this game so far. 12 minutes into this game, 11k lead, 19-2 score. What else do you want now from Team Frosty, StayFrosty?
And they're taking the towers. They took their 3 towers already, and I think what should be done is after Lifestealer is finishing his radiance, they're gonna go for the rush and they take the ages and just finish the game right away.
They can just snowball right now. Like, who is going to stop them? Who has the answers? They don't have the items. They don't have the. Ursa is looking to be ganked here by Konka. Can he kite him enough? X mark him enough? Yes, he can, and that is Ursa down, yet another. Once more the core is down, and their team is nowhere near to contest this. Stormspear is gonna end up dying in the middle lane. They're just dying right, left and center here right now. Team's Focus is not doing a favor to themselves by going into the lane, showing themselves, and Kanka might end up getting a wicked sick now right now, like dominating by Puck. What else can we ask for in this match?
StayFrosty are going full DJ Khaled right now. Another one.
Yeah.
They can't stop killing like. And by the way, if you noticed, the death on Storm Spirit costed way less than the death of Earth Spirit.
Yeah, so that just tells you the whole story of this first game of best of 3. I mean, they have no answers right now for this draft of Team StayFrosty. They don't have the levels. They were unable to contest the heroes in the lanes, and now they're just getting ganked right, left, center. As we speak, Ursa gets ganked again, and he ends up getting down now, and they want more. Centaur wants to get back at them and try and kill 1 or 2 in return, but this is just too much aggression, too much farm, too much of a lead.
Konka is on the other side.
Konka is gonna get the Centaur now, but are they gonna kill him? They're gonna be able to bring this down yet again. That is
godlike already.
Konka is just killing these guys so much right now. He is beyond godlike. Who can stop him here? They're gonna look to take this Illusion Rune and then might be able to take the Roshan next. Or maybe they just wanna have some fun more. Go CSGO style, kill.
Yeah, man. Storm Spirit is trying to have some fun on the top lane, which is gonna force his team like to play on his own. And now they're gonna take the middle tower.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Items. Yeah. Okay, Kanka is making a Sanjin Yasha here. He already has armlet, he already has drums, he has all the items he needed. He's 3 slots already under 15 minutes into this game. That is a big lead of 10k. The total net worth lead for Team StayFrosty here is 16k. So Team Focus needs to really put themselves together, get a few kills on their cores, and then they might just be able to get back into this game of first game in this best of 3.
They're playing together the whole time. It's so hard to catch up. If they plan to go as 5 and smoke, it's gonna turn around on them. And speaking of a smoke, StayFrosty smokes and they want to go for another kill right now around the mid lane where Team Focus are.
Okay, Winter Wyvern has
is playing with
Winter Wyvern might ulti this AA and might end up killing her, but Puck wants to kill it. It's a burst damage is just too much. Just gets a kill on this Ancient Apparition. Such a casual kill, just walks right behind her and kills her.
It's the question A movement was questionable. Like he sees the Winter Wyvern and they're not in a position where they can contest the fight or whatever. So like it's so hard. It's so hard for them to come back from
at this point. If they go down from their high ground, they're gonna end up losing their lives. It's simple as that. And Team StayFrosty is looking to enjoy themselves here, get kills, push the lanes casually, and no pressure from Team Focus right now. They don't have any answer to whatsoever.
Complete domination from Team StayFrosty so far. I think Team Focus need to focus in game 2 like right now.
Like right now they should be wrapping their heads around what they're gonna pick in the game 2. How are they gonna get back into this game of this best of 3? And Earthspirit just dives inside. That could be a double kill for
that's not gonna do anything.
Ooh, he just saves himself. Double kill for Team Radiant right now. 2 heroes are down. And that's Winter Curse on this solo Storm Spirit, but he's gonna end up dying as well. 4 heroes down on Team Radiant here.
GG, 16 minutes and
they end up tapping into this first game. And what else could they do? They didn't have any answers to this draft, to this pick, to this aggression. StayFrosty just clinical performance under 20 minutes. They have won this game 1 of best of 3.
Very well done. Team Focus needs to know how to play with their position 4 and 5 more around their mid. So can they be able to shut down the mid hero of StayFrosty?
StayFrosty needs to. The Team Focus needs to now put their heads together, forget about this game, focus on the draft for the second game, and then look to get back into this game. But otherwise, it's gonna look really hard because mentally this affects you if you lose the game one in the best of three, one-sided so hard.
Yes, and the game ended up like being the 30k gold lead.
Yeah, exactly. And they didn't even get one set of racks. They were so far ahead that they just made them quit.
Yeah. That was very hard to deal with. Let's see what they can do in game 2. How would they gonna change their playstyle? How would they deal with this aggression of StayFrosty? So for now,
the question is that will Team Focus ban that Kunkka? Who is causing havoc throughout the game?
the thing is, even if they ban the Kunkka, still
There are still
they're gonna still be in trouble because they
100 or some heroes left in the pool.
yeah, and the pool for the heroes pool for StayFrosty are very large. So like,
so they have a lot of.
They have to focus on what they should do better because Spirit Breaker wasn't that effective as we see usually. AA went to help the centaur, ended up being killed over and over again instead of the Ursa, and Ursa that led Ursa to die even more than he was dying, like with the help of AA. So they need a team that can solo, like the offlane can solo with the playing safe plays.
Okay, so game 1 is over between Team Frosty and StayFrosty. Team Focus, they did end up losing this game one-sided. I think based on that draft, we already predicted that StayFrosty is way ahead into this laning early game stage. Kunkka just had a lot of control on lockdown on the Storm Spirit, on this Spirit Breaker. You can't escape from X mark, can you?
Yeah, it's so hard. Like it happened once, and that was once out of 30 times I think in the whole game. And the thing is, the Kunkka mid against the Storm didn't need a gank. He killed the Kunkka solo by his own, and Earth the Spirit was getting the top lane. He was going for the bottom lane, and he kept getting kills out of these ganks. And the Kunkka was playing free on his own. Like he didn't mind playing solo. He didn't really need a gank. And when he did,
we will be back with the game 2 of this best of 3, guys. Stay with us. We're gonna have some more exciting matches tonight for you. We'll be right back.
Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away.
Radiant team back. Dire team back. Radiant team back. team ban. Radiant team ban.
I want you to lift me up so high, high, a place that no one's ever been. Take me to oblivion. I wanna
10 seconds remaining.
be with you. A place that no one's ever
5 seconds. Dire team ban.
take me to oblivion.
Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Grimstroke.
Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Wraith King.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Gentlemen, for the second game between these two teams, Team Frosty and Team Focus, it is going to be the second game of this best of three. We'd like to give a shout out to our viewers and let them know that the Insomnia is coming to Dubai for the main event. It is going to be held between October 17 to October 19. The tickets are still available in Virgin Megastore and on Platinum list, so please get them while they're on discounted rates.
Radiant team
What do you
ban.
think about the last game, the game 1, Yasser? How good was that from Team Frosty?
Dire
Well,
team ban.
they have to stay frosty in game 2 if they want to win. So they picked the first two picks from Team Focus, Shadow Shaman and Wraith King.
They banned the Conga.
They banned
What do
the
you know?
Conga.
Yeah, they banned the Conga. I mean, at least some team is banning their
Yeah.
signature hero, unlike last game, last night, where they were just allowing this Rubik to pick for the 5th time in a row.
They banned the Earth Spirit as well, something we've seen last game. On the other side of Team... Oh, they go for the Tusk.
Again, they're going for some aggressive laners with the Shadow Shaman and Tuskers. But do they really need that? Because as we saw in the last game, the draft were pretty aggressive for Team Frosty, Team Focus, but they still ended up getting aggressively harassed in the lane.
I think if they're picking the heroes they know they're comfortable with, the heroes they know how to be aggressive with, I think the game will change, and we will see a change in game 2.
I would like to point out how Team Focus is just quickly picking their heroes. Maybe they're going for their comfort picks here because they don't want to go down without a fight. They want to go down playing their best heroes and then do their best in the second game of this best of 3.
Exactly. I think so too. That's why I think if they playing aggressively with the heroes they're comfortable with, we will see a change here.
Yeah, surely, because what do you do when your back is against the wall? You go for your comfort picks.
Yeah. And for the third pick here, fourth pick, sorry, from Team Frosty, it's gonna be either the med or the carry, because Doom is most likely gonna be the offlane,
Dire team
and they
ban.
already picked their supports. We're gonna have the Emperor Spirit.
To go for Ember Spirit, another excellent laner. He can take mid, can take off lane. I have seen some trial lane Ember Spirit getting. They can give Doom this off lane. the safe lane and bring Ember Spirit to the off lane with Lion and Grimstroke, and then go for another mid hero, they can still do very fine.
Yes.
5
The
seconds
last man.
remaining.
4 seconds. Reserve time.
So the only other hero left for okay, so I think this Team Frosty has really confused the Team Focus here, because potentially they already have picked their mid hero and they already have their position 4 and 5s. So will they ban a carry now?
Radiant
Do they
team
ban a
They
carry?
can ban
They banned
Lina.
Lina. So
A mid hero.
the mid hero, but who knows? Ember Spirit takes mid and they can go for a carry, hard carry now.
They might play the chess game with them. So
Yeah, they have already played it. I think they have already gotten into the minds of Team Focus.
something I'm confused about myself. Why would they leave the offlane as the last pick? Team Focus. They picked the Wind Ranger. She could be an offlane hero,
Yeah.
of course.
5
But
seconds remaining.
Even
We don't see that often.
even we can see Red King going offlane. We can see that.
2-1-2.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can see that.
Radiant
But
team
it all depends on the other team as well. If the other team is going aggressive 3-1-1, then they will have to go 3-1-1. They have no choice. They have to match that aggression of the lane by the amount of heroes.
So RIP thinks, okay, they pick the Shadow Shaman, they pick the Wind Ranger, pushing power, and they might pick the mid hero. Let's ban the Death Prophet, a very good pusher hero.
5 seconds remaining.
The thing about Death Prophet is she's not just a good pusher, but she also has that AoE silence that is really annoying in the team fight. It can really turn the team fight into their favor if he just lands a silence on, like, let's say 3 heroes,
Dire team
and Ember Spirit just
Oh, they go for the
but they
Bloodseeker.
go for Bloodseeker is
So
really
it's gonna
really
be Ember
strong.
mid and Bloodseeker. Oh, actually Bloodseeker can play mid as well.
He can play mid. Bloodseeker is so strong in this patch. His cooldown on his silence skill has been reduced to just 12 seconds flat. So like there is no scaling on that anymore. He looks to be a fine. This is like the first Bloodseeker we're seeing in this whole tournament, aren't we?
Yeah, it could be.
This is the first Bloodseeker pick we're seeing in GHME tournament of Dota 2, which is let me just remind our viewers once again that this tournament is going to be held, the main event by Insomnia in Dubai. Let me tell you the location as well. It's going to happen in Meydan Grandstand in Nadal Sheba, Dubai. So get your tickets while they're still at discounted rates.
Yes, and I want to point out another thing, which is there are going to be a lot of games: Dota 2, Battlegrounds, Rainbow Six, CS:GO, FIFA, and so many more. And the cosplay we're gonna have a cosplay event, which is gonna be so fun.
That is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing some fancy cosplayers, because these cosplayers are so creative.
Yeah.
Because they just make all their sets and everything at home, and it's just fascinating to see how they come up with all these.
You can finally see your crush hero or your crush character in front of you.
I wouldn't mind seeing Queen of Pain or Lina, you know. Okay, let's remind our viewers that this is like the second week of phase 1 qualifiers. We are into game day number 2 of this week number 2 as well. So tonight's games are started. Please do stick with us. You're gonna have a blast for sure.
So 30 seconds for Team Focus last pick, and they didn't pick their last pick yet. So what do you think it's gonna be?
I think they're gonna go for last pick, so they can go for Storm Spirit, to be honest, if they wanna match the aggression of this Ember Spirit mid. But then they go for Necro.
Choose your hero.
I don't think that's a bad pick. That's a half decent pick again, considering how Bloodseeker likes to go for right clicks. You can always kite him. Then you have the ulti, which is amazing against Doom, who is a very tanky hero.
Yes.
It can provide. I think that's a decent pick. But then again, based on the draft, based on how the skill difference of playing styles between Team Frosty and Team Focus, who do you think will win this game too?
Team Focus, I think they will play their hardest. They will So I'm not so sure. The skill, the draft is very good from
10
StayFrosty, but
seconds remaining.
they might think, oh, we got the first game, that was an easy
5
game, so we might
seconds
slack
remaining.
off in the second game, and Team Focus will take an advantage of that.
Yeah, I think they can turn this into their favor, but we haven't really seen any kind of retaliation or any kind of positive team fight positioning, you know, any kind of successful gank in the game number 1. So I'm not sure if they're on the same skill level of Team Frosty here. I'm gonna go for Team Frosty again. This is gonna be a quick match. This can be the clean sweep of 2-0.
Let's see.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a little bit of pause, and we're getting right into it right now.
Prepare
So,
for battle.
Doom is going for the top lane as an offlaner.
Yeah, he's
The
gonna
guy
he's
will-
gonna be solo. I'm pretty sure.
For now, just for now, Lion is going top. He's not gonna be
he's going
solo.
top. They don't want. They can if they want. They can give Doom all the levels that he needs. Just go aggressive bot.
On the other side, Tusk is around the Roche pit. They might look for a kill here with the Shadow Shaman, the Wraith King's done, and Tusk. They might get a kill.
Yeah, they
out
have
of
good
it.
potential in killing here. With if they can just time their skills and chain stun them, chain disable them, they have a good chance. The thing about Doom
30
is he
seconds
can
to battle.
handle a lane solo because of his regen, his basic regen rate. He has some strong base regen, and he has the second skill that can give him regen as well. So a lot of times he can take on a couple of heroes alone in the top lane. Just gonna bang on some drums, pass the time here, huh?
And Doom and Red King, they just high five. That was fun.
Yeah, they high five like.
The battle begins.
Okay, Tusk just wanted to say hi himself. They take. Okay, there won't be aggression, or will there be? Yeah, they end up taking three. They end up taking 3 runes.
No, 2 for each side.
Runestroke didn't take one.
Wraith King, no, he wasn't
Okay,
able
so
to.
that's two runes each. Unlike other teams where they just go aggressive, taking 3 runes. Let's see how they perform in this early game stage. Let's see how they perform against this Team Frosty, which is on a roll here, to be honest. Will they be able to harass this Lion out of the lane? Tusk trying his best. Shadow Shaman. So it's a trial lane top. They can
the
leave
mid lane.
Bloodseeker solo bot if they want to. Lion can also TP top and match this aggressive trial lane by Team Focus.
Oh,
they go
going
for-
the Shadow Shaman.
They go for Shadow Shaman, but
It's not gonna be enough.
they're just right clicking now, just
Yeah,
harassing
3
them.
versus
Yeah.
2, and still
They're just
they're
harassing
not
these.
scared to play aggressive against them.
Grimstroke just
Harassing
harassing Windranger.
Windranger.
Yeah, Windranger out of the lane. He's having a decent CS. Bloodseeker is on top of the CS right now with the 7 kills and 3 denies. So I'm pretty sure Lion will at some point rotate to top and just leave Bloodseeker.
Tusk is low on life.
Yeah, Tusk is really low.
And Windranger as well on the other side. She's gonna have her null. So Emperor Spirit goes for the 2 points on the Sleight of Fist as in his level 3 right now. What do you think of that?
Yeah, he's not gonna go for first kill now. He's just gonna max his second and third, or he might just max his third skill and leave the Side of Fist on level 2 and then go for level 1. It can be a 1 skill on first and then maxing out the other 2 as well.
Playing with fire.
Ember Spirit, he is.
Oh, Necro knows.
This could be a bait. Yeah. This could be a bait.
He
by
just playing
Ember
with
Spirit.
them.
Yeah. He just wants to bait this Necrophos, but then he's just leaving the lane entirely for Necrophos to farm.
Yeah.
He's gonna go. He's gonna get his ulti before this Ember Spirit then.
Denied.
And
Wind-
Windranger seems to be having so much trouble at the bottom lane.
Yeah, Windranger is totally zoned out of the lane now.
She's still level 1.
Yeah, she's unable to handle this solo. She needs to do something about this. Maybe go behind the tower of Team Radiant here. Go behind here and then take a couple of creep waves from here and then bring them back just to get enough XP. Because right now she's having a hard time getting last hits and she's falling behind on XP. She should at least get XP by aggroing the creeps from behind their tower and bringing them closer to her own tower.
And now Ember Spirit.
Ember
is
Spirit wants
invisible around
to.
Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, Ember Spirit wants to
Grant is
get a
gonna
kill on
TP.
this, and they will
think we're gonna have
look
our
to,
first
and that's a
blood.
stun. This could be first blood. This could be messy. He's gonna try and deny himself. No, he's not. Or is he? Yeah, he's gonna deny. He's gonna try and deny himself, but he is
Ember
unable.
Spirit gets the first blood.
First blood.
And that's a good secure of first blood by Ember Spirit. He knew the danger.
On the other side,
Windranger on the
Windranger.
other hand. This is just Windranger is just not playing this lane well. Windranger has to aggro the creep wave from the behind the tower and then bring it closer to her own. She needs to get some
They're gonna
levels.
go get the lion.
They're
I
going
think
for
they
lion,
have
aggressive
enough.
plays. Oh, Shadow Shaman gets and they get a kill. They secured this
Is it
kill
enough to
on
convert me? That's
lion.
not gonna be enough.
Oh, they're gonna go for Doom. They're gonna go for Doom, but Doom is able to get behind safety.
And Grimstroke around the mid lane, trying to help out Ember Spirit. He has no healing so far.
Windranger has like 4 last hits here with no denies. Bloodseeker on the other hand has 30 last hits with 18 denies. This is not the way Windranger thought she will play in this lane. If she is having a hard time, she needs to communicate with her team and just try to.
Double damage.
Oh,
on the
this could be.
Grimstroke. It's
This
gonna
could be.
it's
This
gonna
could
do
be
enough damage
close. This
with
could
it.
be close. Oh, the Shadow Shaman with
the
the
Shadow
shackle
Shaman comes in and
and
saves the day.
They get this Ember Spirit and a double kill by Necrophos. That is nicely played. This is all thanks to the levels Necro could get by zoning Ember Spirit out of the lane in the early game. They get double kill from the help of Shadow Shaman and Ember Spirit is back in the lane, but Shadow Shaman on the bottom lane trying to make moves here with the Tusker, allow this Windranger to get back somehow, and Tusker is
Grimstroke
gonna go with,
PB, and
the silence
it's
from
not gonna do
Bloodseeker
much.
is very, very well timed. They can end up losing 3 heroes here. Are they gonna be able to take? Oh, it's not enough. Bloodseeker. Bloodseekers really dodged the bullet here, and Grimstroke is gonna end up taking this. Oh, he's just able to shackle now, but he doesn't have anyone to follow up with the damage, and his last hit, he gets it.
And he takes them down. But that was the Tusk play. Tusk actually blocked his teammates with his first spell, allowing Bloodseeker to right click them down.
Yeah, that was not how they wanted the fight to initiate. Bloodseeker with that very well timed silence just in time.
Yes. And now Shadow Shaman, he wants more. They want to keep on their aggression up. They want to like.
Windranger is falling just so far behind with the levels here. Like she doesn't know how to harass this Bloodseeker at this point. She is so far behind in levels and on CS. Okay, over at mid lane we have a couple of heroes and Tusk. Oh, Tusk misses with his shards, probably aiming that Ember Spirit, but they all go back. Nothing gonna happen here in the mid lane. They have some aggressive wards in the top lane though. Team Dire, they can see the rotation from Ember Spirit if he tries to go top. They have a high ground ward there. Tusker is casually just standing there trying to take the XP, but he needs to be ganking as well. Ember Spirit wants to take. Oh, Shadow Shaman here at the. Shadow Shaman can actually go.
No,
Shadow
they
Shaman is gonna
cancel his TP.
They
Not
missed.
gonna make it.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman was unable to. Shadow Shaman gets.
Oh, he gets back.
Will he be able to?
No serious
Will he be
change
able to? No, he's not unable. Oh, Tusk tries to take them all into the snowball, but was unable to reach there. He was just far behind, so far behind under his tower, at the point of casting that snowball. Ember Spirit, though, he is looking like he can go one-on-one against this Ember Spirit, but still, with the line behind him, I don't think he will. Grimstroke is here as well, so it's like a dewarding war here between the two supports of each other team.
Emperor Spirit like isn't having the same game he had in game 1. He's still level 6. On the other side, Necro is almost level 8, and he is right now.
Necro is so far ahead in
the
CS.
Yeah, the CS is so...
He's on top of the chart now. Let's have a look of the net worth as well. I think this Necro is ahead in net worth as well. He's on top of the table, but Bloodseeker gets a kill on this Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger is just having a terrible game in the bot lane. This Tusk might end up dying. Oh, he dodges that. Tusk just barely survives this, but this Bloodseeker is so farmed at this point. He's so ahead. Look at his items. He is going for... he just completed his Midas under 8 minutes, and now he's completed his Magic Wand as well. So Bloodseeker is so far ahead. Wind Ranger
now he's on the top of the net worth, by the way.
Yeah, Bloodseeker is gonna have a good game because he has a Midas now. He's not gonna be able to stop now. He will just keep climbing. But this Necro, though, he's having a good game, decent enough game against this Ember Spirit.
And now Shadow Shaman is looking.
Shadow Shaman is
warded an aggressive ward in their jungle, and now they want the Ember Spirit. A stun on Necro. Does he have the Hex?
Does Shadow Shaman come here for help?
He does have the Hex.
He does try to go for, but he's gonna end up. Oh, here comes the snowball by Tusk. It's a 3 versus 3 scenario here. Will Necro be able to bring down Grimstroke? He won't. That ulti did not bring Grimstroke down. But they are on the retreat now. They're very low on health. Bloodseeker has passive now. They're gonna go for... Oh, he comes Shackle. Ember Spirit right under the tower. He ends up going down. Ember Spirit, what are you doing? He ends up dying. 2 down for Team Radiant. There might be 3 down. Necrophos with the double kill. How good is this Necrophos playing in this game?
They're turning this game around for them. They're using their mistakes of overextending to turn this game around.
They could have just to stay under their tower, but they went for this low health of... but they forgot that Necrophos' first kill was up and he was healing his teammates while they were retreating.
Again,
and they're gonna go for aggressive. This Necrophos gets doomed. Necrophos is trying to survive this gang by a Team Radiant, but he won't be able to get the last hit and the 4 kill streak to Ember Spirit, and this is a good rotation by Doom. They secured the kill on Necrophos. On the other hand, Bloodseeker is on dominating as well. He is having a really good game now.
And now he's farming his drums.
Yeah, he's gonna farm his drums up soon. It's just 10 minutes. He's already making his 3rd item in this early game. I think they're gonna try and push this tower here and maybe just take control over this map. Give them nothing. Tusker trying his best to harass this Bloodseeker from keep farming, but he's not afraid anymore. He has his ulti on cooldown already. Okay, his ulti is ready, but he's low on mana.
But do they go for the kill here? Oh,
they're aggressive yet again. Will Bloodseeker silence? Oh, the Shackle, he just misses the tree behind. On the other hand, he just silenced the team. Shadow Shaman is silenced. He's unable to cast his shackles. But will they be able to bring this Bloodseeker down? They are able to bring this Bloodseeker down with the shackle. But the stun from Grimstroke. Grimstroke trying his best to survive. His rotation will be costly because he ends up going down as well. Shadow Shaman with the double kill. All 4 heroes of Team Dire are at the bot lane. They are gonna try and push this tower. This is just good plays by Team Dire right now.
Team Focus, they're still not ahead of the net worth, but the confidence, they got their confidence back. Now they can play aggressively. They feel comfortable with what they're doing. They're just gonna keep on doing it.
Necrophos, it's all thanks to a good mid lane by Necrophos. Because of his XP and farm, he's able to join these team fights early on. Otherwise, it would be like Ember Spirit.
They want to go for another kill.
Go for Bloodseeker. They're able to shackle him down behind the tree, and he gets ulted by Tusk, Walrus Punch, and he ends up going down yet again. This Tusk though, he's gonna go down, but that's
Grimstroke goes
again.
down. Tusk goes
Lion
down.
on the other hand tries to come in for help, but he's too late. He's gonna end up costing his life as well. This could
Lion.
be triple man down for Team Dire here, Team Radiant, and Team Frosty is all over the place trying to defend this bottom tower. End up costing 3 of their heroes, and Team Focus is just right back into this second game of this best of 3. They're gonna try and run this Ember Spirit down in the bottom lane, try to get this tower as well. If not, try and damage it as well as much as they can. But they're gonna try and go on top and maybe just farm again. On the other hand, how much space have they created for this Wraith King?
Yeah, they did, absolutely. And now he finished his Midas, I think. Yeah, he just finished his Midas. It's kind of a little bit late. What do you think? Isn't it like a little bit late? 13 minutes.
But on the other hand, his team has provided another kill for Necrophos there. This is a really
shot him down.
They're overextended. Oh, that's a good double shackle by Windranger. He just caught that Grimstroke line behind and gets killed. 3-man down again. Double kill for this Windranger. That is a good fight. He gets doomed.
Okay, it's gonna be enough. He gets shackled. Emperor Spirit is gonna chase him down. It's gonna be enough to take him down, I think. On the other side,
Ember Spirit wants this kill.
Tusk is low. Necro's dead, and they're going. He wants the Windranger. Will they get it?
Oh, that was a
it's gonna
messy.
be enough with the fist of Ember Spirit.
Yeah, that was a messy retreat, but they overextended their stay in my opinion. They were really aggressive. They could have just gone bot or TP top and try and push that lane, but they were so focused on warding the bottom jungle of Team Radiant and then try and push the tier 2s, but I don't think they're strong enough at this point.
Yes, that's what they needed.
That was a bad call. That was a greedy call in my opinion. They could have just TP top, played safe, go for that tower while they have the upper hand. They just end up giving the godlike kill of Necrophos to this Ember Spirit.
Yeah, the Emperor Spirit needed that so bad, and now he's gonna have his diesel. His diesel is gonna be so soon.
Yeah, his Dislocator is just gonna cause a lot of damage because they don't have much armor items yet. They want to make a Crimson Guard as soon as possible. All the heroes are rotated in the mid now. Doom is not farming. He's just looking to defend this mid tower.
And he just got
aggressive
his,
plays by
vibe.
Doom, but he wants to come back. They could really push top at this point, in my opinion. Oh, they go for Bloodseeker, this Tusk and this Shaman.
Shadow Shaman on the other side, he's there.
Shaman is trying to come. He just takes the rune.
Oh,
All of their
he's
heroes are
like
there.
this.
Shadow Shaman gets a silence. He's unable to shackle or ulti.
They turn this around.
Beautifully.
Ult is doing a good job.
Shadow Shaman is trying to get back, but the Ember Spirit with the sleight of fist. This is a bad team fight. 3 heroes down on this Team Focus, and Team Frosty is showing their experience and showing their skills on how to be strong mentally and be able to come back here into this game too.
Yes. Even though Team Focus was doing a very good job for 15 minutes, we just saw a very good TPs, very good response, very good reflexes on from Team StayFrosty.
Dire's top tower.
Grimstroke trying to push this top lane, top tower. Ember Spirit on the other hand is playing a little bit defensive with his ulti and Remnant. He wants to apply some pressure on this Necrophos, but then be able to head right back if he senses the danger. On the other hand, top tower is being pressured. They won this tower.
They're gonna cancel his TB. It's not
But
gonna be
Tusker,
enough.
what is Tusker doing? He's trying to cancel his Bloodseeker's
They saw the
TP,
smoke.
and they see Tusk, and Tusk is gonna
And
play with this.
Doom wants to turn this around. The party's
And they get the
off.
shackle on Doom, but the silence on Shadow Shaman gets the shackle cancelled, and there is a Doom on this Necrophos. Necrophos is really
Low on life. I think it's gonna be enough to take him down.
can Wraith King deny him? Can Wraith King deny him? No, he is not. He is just so far ahead. Necrophos just going opposite direction to this Wraith King. Wraith King wanted to deny him. This is another messy fight by Team Focus. They're just letting this game out of their hands. This is not how they're supposed to play from in a position where they were dominating. Triple kill for Ember Spirit. He's just snowballing at this point with this double damage. Windranger is definitely gonna go down in my opinion. She has no chance.
Yeah.
They're just letting this game out of their hands now, Team Focus. I thought they were playing really well.
I think so. I thought so too until this, like until the fight that happened around the top rune
Yeah.
from the Radiant side. They just lost it from there, and now StayFrosty have the items they needed. They
The
have
thing
the
is,
fire.
yeah.
They have the Deso.
Yasser, the thing is, the calls have not been really good by the Team Focus here. They could have just let the top tier 1 tower go, but they
Yeah.
wanted to fight that. And
Absolutely.
that cost them a lot of farm, a lot of net worth. Look at the swing in net worth. 7k ahead, Team Frosty at this point. They were so far ahead, they were looking good. They could have just given up the tier 1 tower, but they wanted to stick to it. I don't understand why.
That forced them a lot of gold, a lot of good items that they could keep the pressure on with. But for now, they have their ultis on. Rat King doesn't have his ult yet, so he's just gonna farm for now. And Shadow
Aggressive
Shaman
plays
will
by
do that.
Ember Spirit, but he does
Not
not
gonna
get
be
a
enough,
kill
no.
on Shadow Shaman. He thought he can kill him with the Remnant, but he couldn't.
Oh, he kills him!
He kills Shadow Shaman with this
Shadow Shaman sticks around, and now they're going for the Necro. Tusk Snowball. He goes into the Grimstroke ultis, and they're gonna kill both of them. It's gonna be enough. Godlike Emperor Spirit, and now he's going for the third kill.
Tower is under attack.
That is a
Team
massive
Focus are
fight.
absolutely losing a triple kill for Emperor Spirit. What a play.
Team Focus have really let this game out of their hands after we thought a very dominating early game. They have let this game out of their hands. They just need to put their heads together, maybe get a tactical pause here and just say to themselves, wait, we can win this. We have a good draft. We have the lockdown we need. We have killed Ember Spirit so much. Our Necrophos is far ahead, but as you can see in the net worth, all the 3 cores of Team Frosty are on top now.
Yeah.
Necrophos lacking behind so much.
And Wraith King, like 20 minutes in, and he doesn't have a real item. And now they have the StayFrosty, they have the high ground, the silence from Bloodseeker, Doom, he's shackled, and they're gonna get the kill, an easy kill on Shadow Shaman, and he's dead. Necro's ulti, Doom, it's not gonna be enough, the pipe is on, and now they're gonna retreat. Will they go back for another kill?
Tower is under attack.
Oh, RIP is so low on life. Bloodseeker on the other side, being chased now by the 3 from the Dire side. And Ember just goes in, he wants to kill everyone, and he will. They managed to kill 3, they want to get the 3rd, and they will get the 3rd. The 4th, and now it's going to be the 5th. Wrath King on the other side is again
They just
low on
keep
life.
tipping in. They just keep tipping in. Are they throwing this game? Why is Team Focus keep tipping in when they're losing their heroes? This is just so wrong. They buy back to win this team fight. The team fight was already very ugly. Why would they buy back and come back in the same spot where they don't have vision and just end up feeding their heroes to Ember Spirit?
They got 7 kills.
They're just letting this game really slip away. This was not how Team Focus would have wanted to finish their second game of this tournament. They were in such a dominating position. They were just buying back and tipping into the team fight. It was not even decided whether they will win this team fight. I understand if Ember Spirit was low on health, but this was just really bad plays. The calling is not good in this team. The Team Focus really needs to work on their team communication and their team calling. What do they do from here now? They have already lost their net worth lead. It's down. It's up. Team Frosty is up 17k in this net worth lead. Grimstroke is having his items built. Ember Spirit is already done with his Desolator and his Crystallis. He's just going for Daedalus now. What does Lion has? Lion is gonna go for his Aether Lens. Doom is tanky enough to survive the whole team fight now. Bloodseeker has his Radiance up, so this is looking really bad now for Team Focus. Okay, they're gonna wrap around this high ground now. I think Grimstroke is trying to. I think Grimstroke is gonna try and ward this jungle. Yeah, they're just gonna take away all the farm from. Oh, they go on Shadow Shaman, but Shadow Shaman ultis before dying, but he ends up losing 2 people down. 2 heroes are down. Necrophos dies. Tusk goes down as well. Double kill for this Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit is just on a roll here. He is just having so much damage output in this match. It is just and he just completed his Daedalus. So watch out, Shadow Shaman. He's just gonna one hit kill you if he just finds you in with his siege of fists.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
They're gonna go for this racks. They're gonna take this mid racks set of mid racks, get the megas, and they're just gonna retreat. Yeah, nothing too aggressive, unless Ember Spirit has other plans where he can kill this Shadow Shaman easily, and where he will kill Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman is just low. He just cannot take. They're just gonna end this game. They're going for GG mid. Yeah, they're just gonna go for the throne now. They don't even care about getting megas. Red King on the other hand is out of mana and out of LT. There goes another kill. Double kill for this Bloodseeker. Ends up killing Tusk as well. Team wipe. GG is called. Necrophos played a good game, but their team calling was really terrible in this second game of this best of 3. I thought they could have really given a tough time to Team Frosty, but they were unable to. So second game of this best of 3 is done. Clinical performance by Team Frosty. They were able to win both these games early. Their mid game is really solid. Their early game is really solid. I'm looking to a really good competition in the later stages of this tournament. What did you think of them, Yasser?
I think they completely thought, like, they gave the win to StayFrosty. They were winning for the first 15 minutes, and then 2 team fights. The bad team fights. They choose the bad team fights. I think that's what's like they let you say.
Bad calling? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad call. Like the top fight.
The captain, yeah. I think the person who calls in Team Focus, he really needs to put his hand up and take this loss, take the blame of this loss, because they were playing really good up until that point.
And StayFrosty, like, they're so experienced. Like, they know how to lead on from there.
Yeah.
They know how to take advantage. And if you do one mistake, they're gonna capitalize on that, and just they're gonna keep on going. And they did so. Yeah. They just take 2 team fights, and that's it. That the game flipped. The game
was pretty much done there, because they gave all their dominating kills.
Yeah.
The gold, the shift in net worth, the shift in experience allowed the Ember Spirit to really get back into this game, and then he showed why he's such a good mid gamer.
Yeah, absolutely, man. They've done a very good job. StayFrosty, congratulations to them.
Congratulations for moving ahead into this tournament. They have beat Team Focus, and they have made it for the next round. Please, after a short while, we will be back with another set of matches, which will be between. Who is it between, Yasser? Do you know?
I'm not sure. What's it gonna be between?
StayFrosty and the winning team.
Let's find out who the winning team is for the second match, which is going on right now.
And we're gonna see more of StayFrosty.
Yeah, we're gonna see more of StayFrosty, which is really entertaining. Their playstyle is really entertaining. So I'm looking forward to casting that game. Really excited.
Yeah,
hope our viewers are sticking with us. You're gonna
shout out to you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. Just stay with us.
Something's gonna bring a change. when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge, chasing dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. We're running, we're falling, we'll make it through. We're coming, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
We're running, we're falling, we'll make it through. We're coming, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. We're running, we're falling, we'll make it through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
We're running, we're falling, we'll make it through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making moves. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making moves. We're climbing, we're soaring.
1,000 views.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Spirit Breaker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds Radiant remaining. Team ban.
Ancient apparition.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
they're just doing their thinking. They're discussing with each other what heroes would they like to play. Always go for your comfort picks when your back is against the wall is what I like to do in situations where you are one down in a best of 3 series.
Yeah. But how did the last game go? It's not that even feel like it was even until like 20 minutes maybe into the game, and then like they completed EMP took the lead.
In the first game of between
Yeah.
in EMP
Radiant
and Team No
team
Techies, I think it was a one-sided draft in my opinion, because they had a PA, they had Shadow Fiend, 2 very strong meta heroes right now. Shadow Fiend just I think we were unable to cast that game because it was happening on the other end, because we were casting the game which was going on between
StayFrosty and Team Focus.
Team StayFrosty and Team Focus had a
10
more
seconds remaining.
they had a more following as the fans. They would like to see that, so we were
5
casting that
seconds
game.
remaining.
But we did go ahead and see the final result of these the first game between these 2 sides. So they had Shadow Fiend, they had PA, they had some good counters. DK was heavily countered by Shadow Fiend.
Dire team
Speaking of Shadow Fiend, he's
Legion
banned right now
Commander.
from Team No Techies.
Yeah, see, they're avoiding him. No Techies would not like to play again with this Shadow Fiend, because Shadow Fiend was like 11-1 in the last game, and PA was like 10-1 in the last game. So they both dominated the game, snowballed, and they won in like 27 minutes or so. And the kill score, the score was different, huge. It was like 15 kills to 38 something, I think.
Yeah.
5
So
seconds
it
remaining.
looks to me like a dominant performance by EMP. They look like the favorites for this game too as well.
Radiant team pick.
And the 4th pick, Death Prophet. They're gonna have the Death Prophet as their med now. They're gonna leave the last support pick for Team No Techies.
Okay, so they're gonna let their position 5 to be for the last. Maybe they were afraid for Team EMP to
10
pick Death Prophet
seconds
or
remaining.
ban it later. So they were quick to pick that hero up
5
to avoid it
seconds
getting
remaining.
banned or picked by the other team. And they have the position 5 hero left to pick. Bristleback is heavily countered by this Legion Commander, and as well as Undying. Undying is just gonna spam his first kill, take away all his tankiness. LC, of course, the duel is so important. It's like a direct counter for me, in my opinion, because Bristleback likes to keep his back turned against damage, tank all the damage that is incoming. On top of that, if you have magic resistance
Dire
items such
team
as
back.
Pipe, you are basically unkillable. But with the help of this Legion Commander, he can turn this Bristleback towards them, and then the whole team behind LC can do the damage.
Yeah, and now they're gonna pick the Weaver as well, and that's gonna be their. It's either their offlane. He can play on either the 3 lanes: mid, offlane, carry.
Yeah, Weaver
10
can play
seconds
offlane, but in the
Radiant
current meta
team
they
back.
always take that hero as offlane. But considering they have already a Legion Commander, which could be an offlaner, this could be a safe lane Weaver in my opinion.
Yeah. And that's what's missing, I think. They're the only thing they're missing from Team EMP is the stun. They need a stun hero.
Yeah,
they
they're
need
missing
the lockdown hero.
yeah.
That
They're missing the lockdown here, and
Radiant
they could
team
pick up
pick.
somebody like in the mid. They have a mid hero remaining, so they can pick somebody like Storm Spirit if it's not banned. Okay, Storm Spirit is banned, so they don't have that option. They can pick somebody who can provide some lockdown, such as
would they go for the Invoker? They wonder.
yeah, they can. They can go for the
I
Invoker.
would like to see an Invoker with the Legion Commander.
Yes,
right here.
they can go for Invoker.
10
That's like a
seconds
sure
remaining.
duel victory if LC just happens to duel any of the heroes,
5
and
seconds
the
remaining.
Invoker has a lot of levels on his Exort. He can easily Sunstrike,
Sunstrike,
and, yeah, he
Ice
can easily
Blast, and
Sunstrike
that's
is
it.
there. Yeah, exactly. I would like to see
Dire
Invoker.
team pick.
It's
Monkey King.
gonna be Monkey King.
The hero you always
Yeah.
wanted.
I
Huh?
was just telling you, I want to
Yeah.
see a Monkey King, and here I am.
So you have got your wish granted. Probably ours is gonna get granted later on this in this series. Maybe there's an Invoker up ahead. Who knows? Maybe the viewers need to stick around to watch that happen.
Yeah.
Let's see.
10
Monkey
seconds
King.
remaining.
Who will he lane against? Death Prophet. Who is it a good matchup though?
I think Weaver will be going
Select your heroes.
mid, and the Monkey King will be going safe lane.
Okay, let's see. They can very well do that.
My Khalifa will be playing on the Monkey King, by the way. So
And Monkey King has a huge stick as well. So
okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have Team EMP versus Team No Techies.
the drafts are ready.
The
players
drafts are ready.
The casters are ready. Are you ready?
I'm absolutely ready. I'm excited to see the Monkey King, man. I wanted to see, like, we haven't seen any Monkey Kings in this game, and another here that I really want to see as well is the Invoker. So I'm excited to see this game. I'm gonna go with Team EMP. Who are you going with?
I'm gonna go for EMP as well, because especially with that Monkey King, he's gonna dominate the laning stage, especially against melee heroes. He just dominates. I think they heavily countered a Bristleback here, in my opinion. They have countered this Bristleback. They wanna shut this Bristleback in the mid game. They don't want him to snowball. They don't want him to. They don't want him tanking all the damage that they can throw at them. So it's a good game. Legion Commander is there as well as Monkey King. So it'll be a fun game to cast.
Yeah. So here we are. The game just started. LG
Prepare for
FH
battle.
trolling already. Legion will be going the top lane, the off lane, and Monkey King. I think it's gonna be a mid lane Monkey King. Is it? I think it's gonna be a Monkey King off mid lane, and the Weaver will be going the safe lane. It'll be a carry Weaver.
Carry Weaver.
Yeah.
Monkey King is offlane.
Monkey King is going mid.
Okay, so Monkey King is mid against Death Prophet. Do you think that's a good matchup though?
That's why I didn't predict it as Monkey King going mid, because I think Death Prophet will give him a hard time.
Yeah. Shout out to our fans who are all streamed in live for this broadcast between Team EMP and Team No Techies. This is game number 2 of our best of 3. We would like to tell you guys about this tournament, which is being conducted by GHME Dubai. These are the qualifiers for our main event that will be happening in October by Insomnia. Insomnia is the broadcaster for that. The prize pool is insane. The tickets are online. People need to buy it while it's still at a discounted rate. It's available in the Virgin Mega Stores as well as the Platinum list. So get it while you're still ahead of everybody else, guys.
And get it while it's still on discount as well.
Yeah. Let me tell you a bit about Insomnia Dubai, which is UK's longest running esports and gaming festival. It is coming in Dubai for the first time. It is going to be here for 3 days between October 17 and 19. Tickets are still available. It is a festival, it's not an expo. So it's all about having fun and just getting yourself into games that you love playing and love watching. There are so many games that are going to be in this Insomnia event. In the 3 days, there's going to be Rainbow Six Siege, CSGO, Apex Legends, and of course Dota 2.
And check the website. You might be able to find yourself a game that you love to compete with, and register to be in a tournament playing it. It'll be a lot of fun.
The tournament's registrations are still open for games such as Rainbow Six Siege, CSGO, and Apex Legends. The registration is completely free, so please take part. And there is you have nothing to lose. You have a big, huge prize pool available. So all the 3 games are available, and registrations are open.
The only game that has been closed registration for is Dota 2, because it's already happening as you're watching right now.
Yeah.
And the game will be on. Speaking of the game, so.
Speaking of the game, we are ready for our game 2 of this best of 3. The game 1 is already won by Team EMP, and we are ready to go anytime now. Speaking of lanes, Legion Commander is the off laner here. Monkey King seems to be going in the mid lane. Monkey King seems to be going in the mid lane, and Ancient Apparition will be they could be going as a 3-1-1 actually. Ancient Apparition and Undying can both go bot against this Bristleback. They want to heavily harass this Bristleback out of the lane and let him not have a good game, because if you get Bristleback XP, if you get Bristleback 2 times or 3 times in the early game, he's gonna lag behind in XP and as well as farm.
So Phoenix is still in the base. He's gonna be a little bit too far to catch up with his teammates. They're going 4 heroes on the top. Phoenix is hitting top as well. And on the other side, 2 heroes from Team Radiant.
30 seconds to battle.
The Ancient Apparition and the Legion Commander. They have the charge. He's not going for the charge actually. He's going for the bash as the Spirit Breaker first level up. He's not going for the charge. It's gonna be hard to lock down someone.
Maybe he's just looking to harass in the lane and not looking to harass right now.
But they're gonna secure the kill anyway with the 4 heroes.
They're gonna secure 3 runes actually.
On the other side, there's only the
Yeah,
Bristleback.
they took 3 runes.
Yeah, 3 runes right there. So Undying and Weaver on the top lane. They're gonna go 2-1-2 Team Radiant for now. They might change up the lanes a little bit later on, but for now it's gonna be 2 versus 3 on top. The Legion Commander and Ancient Apparition against the Troll, Spirit Breaker, and Phoenix. And they have an aggressive ward from Team Dire right here. Mid lane, Monkey King versus Death Prophet. It's gonna be a tough lane for Death Prophet. I wonder how he's gonna manage to take the last set, how he's gonna manage. He's already taken a lot of harassments from Death Prophet.
Yeah, the matchup is difficult because it's a range it's a solo hero who's gonna be ahead in farm. He's gonna be ahead in XP. He'll be able to harass, just as we see here.
Yeah,
So
she's
it's gonna
just
be hard.
spamming her first spell, even though like as a Monkey King melee hero, he's not really that melee. He can like do fine somewhat against the Death Prophet.
The viewers are seeing this. It was a heavily contested top lane. I think we're Phoenix and I think Phoenix is
Bristleback just died on the bottom lane.
Bristleback already died, so that is
Weaver
what they
got the
wanted.
first blood.
Did he get him solo? No, he has Undying. I told you, Undying is like a #1 counter. He's
Yeah.
just gonna keep spamming that first kill, take away all his strength, all his tankiness, and then kill.
And now Monkey King has his Jingu Mastery up. It's gonna give him a free, an easy last hits and a little bit of harassments on the Death Prophet. She's below half HP right now, and they're bringing down the Weaver.
The top lane looking comfortable for Troll Warlord. The creeps are pushed in. He doesn't have to bother going in the ahead. He has to stay
Dire's
close to
turret
his
has been
tower
killed.
and
The Bristleback, they're diving him again right now, and
Death Prophet
they
in
might
the
get the
middle
kill. Weaver with the second spell, it might
Oh, he
be
gets
enough.
the kill.
It will be enough.
Weaver gets the kill in the bottom lane. Yeah.
No, don't think so.
The top lane is so hectic for everyone there, with the 5 heroes on top. They just
And
keep-
as well as mid, I think this Monkey King is having a hard time because he's heavily ganked, heavily pressured.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, Ancient Apparition almost.
For you.
and he
below half
he doesn't
HP.
have his heals. Monkey King is out of heals. He need too many, otherwise he'll just. Oh, by the way, the courier for the Dire team just lost their courier, so that's gonna delay the items for the Dire heroes.
Yeah, they're gonna have a hard time giving their items to supports, especially the mid as well. He's gonna really lag behind on his items. He'll have to make a turn or maybe just hope for his teammate to bring the items to him.
And meanwhile, Phoenix just goes bottom to help the Bristleback against the Undying.
Yeah, it was necessary because this Bristleback was having a hard time here. In order to secure a good mid game, they need this Bristleback to be tanky. They need this Bristleback to be able to get all the XP and farm as much as they can in the early game. The creep lane is really pushed. Spirit Breaker is gonna pull the lane. They have to. So Mid lane again looking pretty comfortable for Death Prophet.
Even though he's always low in HP, he's managing to take the most CS out of the lane. He's doing a pretty good job so far, the Monkey King.
Yeah, that's partly because the Death Prophet is not focusing on last hits, but she's focusing on harassing Monkey King.
And they don't mind if that's
And
happening.
it looks like a charge from Bara onto this mid lane. They want to take this Monkey King, but Monkey King, almost stunned.
Dire's top tower
And he's
It's gonna
stunned.
be enough for
I
him
think
to
it's gonna be
survive.
enough. That Prophet does
Yeah.
not have enough mana to cast her first kill, so the Monkey King is gonna be able. Oh, there's a
The bottom lane.
bottom lane while Weaver gets another kill against this Phoenix. And Weaver once more, he's looking to harass this Bristleback out of the lane again. Bristleback forced to use his mango to
Back off.
avoid getting killed by this Weaver.
Top lane, nothing much is happening. Just
Yeah,
trying
one
to
versus
deny
one,
and take
just-
the last hit.
just
Just
focusing on
focusing on CS.
So the lanes that are really interesting right now are bot and mid, in my opinion. Undying is trying to pull, trying to take this rune, gonna make the necessary rotations. Ancient Reparation, on the other hand, has stolen their top rune for Team Dire. Team Radiant is looking good at this stage. They have 3 kills against 0 of Team Dire. 2k net worth in the lead. Death Prophet is having a smooth game so far. There are no ganks, no threat of any gank as of yet.
Undying goes top and
dare
Legion
you.
is down.
Yeah,
Legion,
LC,
they take
LC.
down Legion.
They take down Legion with the help of Spirit Breaker, and A was nowhere near to help LC there. Monkey King, on the other hand, is harassed yet again. He is just trying his best not to die. And Weaver gets the kill on Phoenix
Weaver
again.
is dominating already at 6 minutes in. And she might be able to get the Bristleback, but it's gonna be so risky, so better not to.
Yeah, Weaver is having such a good game now. He's just gonna...
Hey, he's gonna find the invisible rune. He's gonna take it. Will he? He will take it. But they're
Oh,
charging
there's
down the
aggressive
mid. It's
charge.
gonna be enough to
Oh,
take
he
him.
got-
Oh,
he
right
gets the
on
stun.
time.
Yeah, he gets the stun on both of them. He got the vision. Ancient Apparition, on the other hand, is trying to get a kill or two here. But heavily ganked in return. Can go down here. Ooh, almost. Monkey King, on the other hand, is looking to play aggressive, but Death Prophet is there. Here comes
Weaver. Weaver
TPs.
wants to
Can
kill
get this
everyone.
Spirit Breaker on mega kill right now. Weaver with the rotations. That TP was such a good move now, but unable to go for
Radiant's
Death
middle
Prophet
tower
because
is under
he's
attack.
low on mana as well as health. And Diving Tower is not necessary at this point of the game.
Yeah. Bristleback is low. Death Prophet is low. They're having so much hard time dealing with these heroes. The only one who's really doing fine and he's the second and the net worth is the troll. And they gonna rely on the troll, and now they're going for the Legion. Just a little bit of harassment, actually, not really going for it. The bottom lane, so many things happening right there. Nothing much is gonna happen. Meanwhile, we thought Death Prophet is gonna have the lane for her own, but not really. That's not the case. She's level 6, and Monkey King has the farm. He has the level. He has everything.
Yeah,
right now.
Bristleback look can go down, and he does. Will they be able to trade this kill with Undying? They won't. Weaver can end up getting a double kill here with the second. Weaver's gonna get double kill here on this Phoenix. So this is a really messy lane for Team Dire at the bot lane. Weaver is really taking over this game by its own. He is ganking mid, he is ganking bot. He's taking kills right, left, center here. Death Prophet is getting harassed now. Undying ends up denying himself in order to get to the lane quicker.
And the amount of harassment from Monkey King is gonna force the Death Prophet to go back to base, and that's gonna shatter the difference between the two, the efficiency between the two even more. Troll getting his face boots, and the Spirit Breaker is around to kill the Legion, but A is there to watch, and he'll protect her. Undying goes top lane, he ignores the Weaver. They have enough kills for the Weaver. but they're trying to get a kill on Weaver. However, top lane, they're chasing the Spirit Breaker
on the
down.
Spirit Breaker.
Legion almost has her ulti. If only she does, that would have been a kill for sure.
Yeah. Death Prophet though is on top of the CS chart with 42 denied, 42 last hits. Net worth comfortably with the Weaver here, because Weaver is finding so many kills, and this is an interesting team fight by Team Dire. They want to get this ancient apparition really badly. They're just diving too much for this. They're overcommitting for this ancient apparition. They're diving their towers. This is not looking good.
Damage.
That was not very smart by Team Dire. They should not be. Diving towers for a support hero. That Prophet could end up losing her life as well. This is not good calling by their team. They should be controlling their aggression, and that is double kill for Monkey King.
Yeah, the Monkey King, the TB was on point right there.
That is because they dived their tower simply. They should not have. They should be controlling their aggression.
It was only to kill the AA, which is the squishiest hero in the game.
Yeah, he's just not worth it. You end up losing your mid. You end up losing your troll warlord. You just cannot do this.
And now AA is gonna get killed again. Will he? Not really.
No ulti, so
Nothing will stand in
if only
my
she
way.
had.
Oh, he will.
He's
Actually,
gonna get
just with the help of
harassed.
Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
It's gonna be enough. Will he take the Phoenix with him? The
Oh,
bash!
the bash!
Oh, the bash saved.
The bash
Saved the
saves
Phoenix.
Phoenix, and then
And
nothing is
Weaver
going
goes
their
for
way.
Bristleback again.
Bristleback is just dying, and Death Prophet died too with the double damage of Monkey King. Nothing is going
Oh,
their
one
way
more
at the
bash is
moment.
gonna be enough to take the Weaver. Will
Oh,
it
the
be
Weaver!
enough?
No,
it's
Weaver has
not.
enough. Weaver has enough levels in order to get escaped that one. Yeah, Spirit Breaker is definitely gonna die here. Yep, double kill.
Godlike 10 minutes in.
Double kill. All their cores are dying right now. Team Dire is not playing this very smart, especially when they ganked in the top lane, and they're losing the net worth race. 5k advantage for Team
Dire's middle
Radiant.
tower is under attack.
The Monkey King is on top of the charts. Weaver is on top, and so is LC. LC is looking to dive this tower in order to LT or something, but changes her mind.
Bristleback has nothing so far to deal with the Weaver.
Yeah, Weaver and Undying, they both wrecked this Bristleback's
bottom
lane,
tower
and now
is under
he's having a
attack.
hard time coming back into this game. The mid lane is solo farming by MK. That Prophet is not sure if she wants to go there, and now she does.
And bottom lane, they're going for the Bristleback again.
Bottom
They
lane
don't
is
wanna
really
stop.
aggressive plays. This Weaver wants so much blood, ultis and gets back. Weaver saves himself, but will Undying fall? No, he ends up saving himself as well. So Weaver making the plays, just total nuisance for this Team Dire. They are unable to control him. They're unable to lock him down. He's just over aggressive and successful so far.
Then Dying is solo on life. He has to go back and leaving the Weaver. And still, even if the Weaver is soloing bottom, he can manage.
This Monkey King is going aggressive on this Death Prophet. He does not want to give any
The
room to
haste
this
room.
Death Prophet. Yeah, Death Prophet. He misses with the stun. He misses with the stun, and he realizes that he wants to go back. He has haste rune, so he can't survive this.
And the Spirit Breaker is charging him down. Phoenix from behind.
No,
And
I don't think so. They will be able to catch this Monkey King with the haste rune.
They have no shrine though.
Under attack.
Yeah, Bristleback ends up dying again. He's just so answerless in front of this Weaver.
He is. I told you. They can't leave him solo at this point. Bristleback isn't the hero to tank against Weaver anymore. Not really.
No, he cannot. He simply cannot, because it was all about that early game. Undying made sure that Weaver did not lag behind in that early game. Now he can freely leave Weaver alone, and he's able to get those solo kills.
And top lane, Legion tries to kill the troll warlord, but with the ult, it's not gonna do anything. It's not enough. If only maybe AA has the ult, by then they would kill the troll warlord. But for now, he's gonna be safe. He's still farming. The second in the CS. And in terms of net worth, he
Okay,
is
the Monkey King has his Echo Saber already, so It's gonna be really hard in the team fight now. His ulti also applies for the Echo Saber, so all his illusions are gonna double hit the enemy heroes.
In terms of level, I wonder like everyone from team Dire is low on level, again, like comparing to the team Radiant.
They just were unable to cope with this early game and laning stage aggression by Team Radiant, so it is looking hard, it's looking tough.
I could do this all
I
day.
still feel that this Team Radiant can still be more aggressive than they are right now. They can really they can really group up and take objectives, but
Yeah.
they're just trying to play this as easy as they want. They're not in hurry, they're not in panic ever. They don't seem in any kind of rush. They want to take this game step by step.
And 15 minutes and no towers so far.
Yeah, that's what I said. They can
Monkey
easily.
King is going
Monkey
for the
King
Death Prophet.
wants some blood here from Death Prophet, but will he be able to kill this Death Prophet with the Echo Saber?
it's not
Death
gonna be
Prophet
quite
manages to escape. I wonder why Monkey King did not ulti. Maybe he didn't need it to. That's why. But Spirit Breaker on the other hand, going aggressive on this Monkey King, he realizes he does not have his stun to stop that. Oh, 3 heroes are
Two
aggressive
TVs.
on. Oh,
It
here
is
comes the
out.
ulti on the 3 heroes by Ancient Apparition. He moves the ulti. Also the egg goes down. The burst damage by this Monkey King is just too much. 3 heroes end up going down for Team Dire, and this is looking extremely bad now. The rotations were bad. They just keep dying their towers. I think the Team Radiant is playing with their emotions of so much aggression, so much try hard of getting back into this game. They just keep bringing them towards the tower and then killing them.
Yeah, absolutely. But unfortunately, Legion Commander couldn't get the duel out of that fight to get the extra damage. But she was able to get the double damage, which is good enough. And I think they're happy with that. They're more than happy with that. But they need to start taking towers, I think.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Because the Troll Warlord, he might...
Oh, they're going on this Death Prophet as well, and here comes the ulti from Ancient Repression. The damage is just too much,
Almost dead.
and they force a team fight where they're diving the towers and still being able to kill. The Spirit Breaker is now on the run. He is in danger. Troll Warlord joins the fight. He's going after Undying and ends up killing the Spirit Breaker. Here comes the Monkey King back into the fight with the first damage of that first kill and ends up bringing 4 heroes of this Team Dire down. This is now looking extremely bad for Team No Techies. They don't have any answers for this. Team EMP is on a roll.
And that's gonna be the first tower. 16 minutes in, and they want the Phoenix right now.
They're gonna take more than one
They
tower.
know-
I think they're gonna
they
get.
know his ult is
Yeah, they're
still
gonna
on
get 2
cooldown.
towers here and 1 tower in the top. That's what happens if a tower is so late taken into the game. Bristleback is trying to be aggressive here, but I don't think he can. He simply cannot. He doesn't have the levels. He doesn't have the items.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Weaver
attack.
on the other side. She's pushing the bottom lane. And the Dire trying to do something with the Bristleback, but he's not really tanky anymore. Like, not against these heroes, not in this situation, of like, not in this kind of games.
Can you imagine that in the last team fight, Weaver did not even bother to join that team fight, and they still end up killing 4 of their heroes. So this
Absolutely.
game is really far ahead for this team EMP. They're looking solid. They're just taking towers. They're taking their time. They don't have to rush. They could have just grouped up already, push mid, and go for the Ancient.
And Monkey King.
Monkey King with the kill again.
He's killing
They
Bristleback.
get Bristleback now. Bristleback is just free kill or moving around in this map. Monkey King can kill him. Undying can harass him. Ancient Apparition has the ulti. And Bristleback has no answers anymore.
He thought finishing the Vanguard would give him more tankiness. He'd be able to deal with the...
But this Monkey King has a Desolator up now, so Bristleback with the Vanguard is
Oh,
close
they
to
know
no
he's
effect.
around. Phoenix is gonna use her first, not really, no. And just he goes back to safety. Weaver is around there. If anything
Oh, he
happens,
gets the DD now, Monkey King. He is looking for blood. He will not stop now. He wants to go and force a
Death
team
Prophet.
fight. He's gonna go for mid, take a team fight, probably ulti. Weaver is gonna come mid as well. He's done fighting. He is ready.
It's not gonna be enough.
Oh, will it be?
It will
The
be
Echo
enough. The
Saber.
Echo Saber, man.
The damage is too much.
No follow-up from Team Dire. No.
And Bara is gonna end up Oh, I think he's gonna end up going down anyway, and he gets ultied by LC. So the dual victory as well as couple of heroes down on this Team Dire. Team No Techies is looking absolutely clueless with this team aggression of Team
And Bristol
EMP.
back on the bottom lane. He's taking too much damage from the Weaver.
Food
They're
for
chasing
these
him
carries
down.
now. They just want this
Triple kill. It's gonna
This
be
could
an ultra kill, not truly.
almost. This Ancient Apparition takes that kill from Monkey King. He could have given him, but
And now they can just take the middle tower. They're playing this is so slowly but surely. They're winning it.
they're just tearing them apart. They're apart piece by piece. They don't want to rush into things. Like I said, they could have just grouped up 5 minutes ago and just rushed mid and finished this game. But they want to take their time,
Dire's
go
middle
for
tower
kills. Death
has
Prophet
fallen.
trying to be aggressive here, but can she afford to? She doesn't have the farm. She cannot. She just ends up going down.
She has the
She is-
buyback. Will she use it? She has
And
no
here comes
ulti
the
though.
dual egg from the Phoenix. Will he be able to? No, he will not. Here comes another troll warlord kill. Will he be able to with the ulti? He will be able to sustain himself with the ulti, but for how long is the question? Will it be enough? It will not be enough. Here goes 3 heroes down. Phoenix buys back, but Undying is there to make sure that Monkey King does not fall, especially at this stage when he is 10-0. Monkey King with the
Monkey
ulti,
King is going
he is
for more.
extremely
He doesn't
aggressive
care
even
about
with this
anyone.
much health. He doesn't care. He just got a kill. He's godlike now. But
Oh, he has the
he is able to get the kill on
The
Phoenix.
bomb is like
The double kill on, and GG is called from Team Dire. They cannot take this anymore. That is a 20-minute GG. Good game called by Death Prophet. They don't want to play anymore. This is game 2 is clinical and in the favor of Team
Dire's
EMP.
middle barracks are under
EMP.
attack.
They were calm the whole game. They played very slow, just taking the advantages of the other team's mistake, and they kept on going slowly, and they were managing till they got the GG out of the other team.
That is what they did. They didn't make any mistakes. They played
Yes,
each
absolutely.
objective carefully, did not rush into finishing this game, and just played perfectly, absolutely spotless, no errors whatsoever, no mistakes. Monkey King with 12-0.
Yeah, I'm so happy with seeing that.
Such an exciting game when Monkey King is playing.
The thing is, I love the Monkey King here because it was against this the Spirit Breaker. He kept on trying to charge him.
And
but it wasn't
Yeah,
effective at all.
exactly. Someone like Puck, someone like Odie, the Spirit Breaker's charge is ineffective, and so is Monkey King's. So that was a good game. Game number 2 by both games won by Team EMP. Stick around for a really good matchup coming up, which is against Team EMP and Team StayFrosty. Please do hang around to watch this game. Make sure not to miss this. Thank
Stay
you.
frosty till we come back. Thank you.
you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we'll make it through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we'll make it through. We're climbing, we're soaring.
1,000 views.
Somewhere by the emerald sea, where the moon and water meet. Somewhere close to harmony, when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling. when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. We're running, we're falling, we'll make it through. We're coming, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
We're running, we're falling, we'll make it through. We're coming, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making moves. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making moves. We're climbing, we're soaring.
1,000 views.
Somewhere by the emerald sea, where the moon and water meet. Somewhere close to harmony, when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making moves. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
We're rising, we're falling, we're making moves. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me.
This next round of games between Team EMP and Team Frosty. This game looks really tight on paper because they both have come from a 2-0 win from their previous games in this bracket. Now the situation is that this is going to be the game 2 of out of best of 3, because game 1 was given to StayFrosty because Team EMP was unable to play on the given time and schedule. So they were penalized for their game 1, and game 1 has gone to Team Frosty. This is really tricky now for Team EMP, as they cannot play even a single bad game. They have to win both their matches in order to progress through this bracket, and Team Frosty is looking really solid at the moment as well. I'm joined with my co-caster Yasser. What do you think about this? They were late, they were not on time, and discipline is discipline.
Yeah, they missed their chance of having a fair game, and it's going against them like right away.
Yeah, because
it's gonna be very tough for them. Like StayFrosty, they play with a lot of their pool is very big, and they have a lot of good heroes to play around. So now they're gonna just pick something comfortable with. They're going already 1-0 going into this series, and EMP, they're gonna be so pressured. I think they should be doing the same. They should feel like they should go all out. They're playing with such a strong team, StayFrosty. They have to pick their best heroes, and I wonder what they're gonna be picking first. However, they banned the Conka, which is a very good ban. They banned the Grimstroke, a toxic hero in this meta.
For viewers who are joining now and haven't seen Team Frosty's previous game, Kunkka is one of their signature heroes in the mid lane, so they were really confident with that hero, and so Team EMP ended up banning that.
So, and StayFrosty, they ban the Oracle, they ban the Omni. They don't want these heroes that they heal up, they keep you alive in the lane, because they like to go aggressive in the lane, in the laning phase. Yeah. So that's a very good bans, and StayFrosty, they know what they want to do. They know what they actually, how they play, or like what is their play style. So they ban these heroes, and they're gonna go focusing on the lane stage, I think, in the laning phase.
And you know what I noticed watching the previous two games of these respective teams is that Team EMP and Team Frosty, they're both having exactly opposite play styles. Team EMP wants to play really safe. They want to take each step calculated, but on the other hand, Team Frosty is exactly opposite to that. They want to be aggressive. They want to take risks. And I think in this, in this modern meta of Dota, they need to take some risks. Without risks, I don't think they can get those pick-offs, those slight panicking mistakes which cause the other team to lose.
They go with the position 4 roaming, and he keep ganking from one lane to another, and they just keep on getting kills. And we got ourselves the first pick, which is the Undying. They played it in the previous game.
An immediate pick by Team StayFrosty for Mirana.
Oh, Mirana. We don't see Mirana
we
as
didn't
much.
See Mirana, so
and by the way, knowing RIP, it's his signature hero, so we're gonna see a lot of good arrows, good plays. I'm excited to see.
So what you're saying is Mirana can take mid here? So they went for mid.
No, they play it roaming Mirana.
Okay, so
position 4.
Okay, so RIP plays position 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mirana is
the next pick is gonna be Nature Prophet.
Will there be a Earthshaker pick in this draft, or will there be a ban? Well, let's find out. I would really like to see Earthshaker here.
I'd like to see a Wind Ranger Nature Prophet kind of playstyle. Like if you go Nature Prophet on the offlane, and then you want to kill the mid lane, he can just TB mid. He can put his first spell, and then Mirano can just stun, and that's an easy kill.
Yeah. They want to be able to lock Nature's Prophet down, as well as stop him from pushing. So they're gonna go for a lot of heroes that go that can hit AOE and pull and push creeps as fast as possible. For me, I think they can always take someone like Swen. They can take someone like Earthshaker. They can take someone like Lina, Ember Spirit. All these heroes are really good against Nature's Prophet's micro and pushing abilities.
And they still have the Spirit Breaker for the Nature Prophet. They can take him, but will they? No, they're gonna go for the Undying and Venom. I think Venom is gonna be a support right here.
He could be, but can he be an offlaner here? Do you think he can be an offlaner?
He can, but definitely be an offlaner. He can,
because he needs those key items in the beginning. He needs that Veil. He needs that Blink, or maybe he needs that Scepter. Definitely.
Yes.
I don't think they're gonna use him as position 5, because otherwise it's a waste of his abilities, a waste of his potential as a mid gamer.
So what do you think they should go for the Spirit Breaker pick against the The Mirana
No,
against
against-
the Nature Prophet, or they should go for like a laning phase kind of hero, like a Stunner, Lion, like these kind of heroes.
If you're playing against Undying and Venomancer, in team fights, what they usually do is slow down.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay, what they usually do in team fights, heroes such as Undying and Venomancer, they slow down the entire enemy team with the Tombstone and as well as that Venom passive. The passive and the ulti really slows down here. So what they want to do here is they want to pick someone like Centaur. Centaur gives them that ability to disemerge from a fight. They just want to disengage as soon as they can with the ulti, and they can use that. I mean, Centaur is a right pick here in my opinion. They can use him as a position 4. Let this Nature's Prophet go for roaming, and Mirana can play multiple heroes. She can be carry, she can be mage, she can be roamer. There is just so much of options here for Team StayFrosty.
Slark is gonna be banned.
If you notice that Team EMP has banned Ursa, who is really good at destroying the Tombstone in team fights, as well as bursting down someone
10
like
seconds remaining.
Venom, and force Venom to be out of position and use the ulti before
5
dying.
seconds
And that is
remaining.
really key for someone. And they already banned that. They realized that the danger of Ursa, and they ban him.
And we have the fourth ban for team EMB. They banned the Kunkka, they banned the Elder Titan, the Grimstroke, the Ursa. What else they should ban for take away from Team Frosty? I think they should should focus
Dire
around the
team ban.
mid heroes, but they're not gonna do so. They're gonna ban the Treant.
But the problem
Here.
is the hero pool of playing for StayFrosty is just so big that they can take a number of heroes in the mid. What EMP needs to do now is ban heroes that are going to counter what they're going to pick for themselves, rather than avoid the Team Frosty's picks.
10
So they
seconds
just should
remaining.
play what they're comfortable with instead of focusing on
For
what
sure, this is a
StayFrosty
do or
they
die
should-
game for
5
them. If
seconds
you
remaining.
remember, this is like a best of 3, but game number 2 they already lost game number 1 for being late for their match. So they got penalized heavily on that. So now Team EMP is on thin wall. They have to win the
Dire
second game.
team
They
pick.
have to go for their best picks. They have
And
to
they
drop
banned
them.
StayFrosty banned the
Monkey
Monkey King. the Monkey King in the previous game. For the watcher who didn't watch the last game, he was very, very dominating the whole game. He was playing against the Death Prophet, winning in terms of CS, winning in terms of levels, in terms of kills. He was dominating the whole
Perfect game. Perfect
Yep.
game by Monkey
10
King.
seconds remaining.
By EMP in the last game. He was 12-0 at the end of the
5
match,
seconds
and
remaining.
they just used that Monkey King so well. It's a nice ban. It means they were paying attention to the previous games.
Yeah.
StayFrosty were keeping a close eye on
Not
that
being
game.
too cocky about what they can do. Just like they're not playing as if what they should be for themselves. They have awareness of their enemy, what they can do, and their hero pool.
That's what good captains do. They just continuously watch games of their opponents. They continuously watch games of current matches being held to understand the meta, understand the skills behind drafting, how to outdraft your opponent. And then this is exactly what they did. They took away their most important MVP player in the last game. That was Monkey King.
Radiant team
Most
the
teams
third
would like to
player.
ride on their success, and they just pick Ogre. They would
Ogre,
like to.
man.
They would like to use that third skill to really use on their carry. So their carry is gonna be someone who is really easily able to farm thanks to this Ogre. So
I
most
would
teams,
like to see a Terror Blade with the Ogre. It's with the
10
third
seconds
skill,
remaining.
molting the towers with Nature Prophet push.
5 seconds
Mirana
remaining.
leap passive
Yeah,
gives the
leap
whole team,
passive.
like they have too much, and they can even go for Juggernaut. Why not?
Yeah,
is not
Juggernaut
banned
as well.
right now.
Yeah.
You know what I would like to see? Team EMP pick. I would like them to see
Dire
pick Axe. But they have gone for Weaver. Another
Weaver again.
pick from last game.
Yeah.
Really confident. That's what I was gonna say. That most teams like to ride on their previous game's successful heroes and take it into the next draft. So Weaver is one of them. Monkey King was one of them, but he got banned. Like how we saw one of the teams which is playing really well right now, Titan
10
Esports,
seconds
they
remaining.
pick Rubik almost every game.
Yeah, this is how it's going so far in
5
this
seconds
tournament.
remaining.
If the team is feeling comfortable with a certain hero or two heroes, they would just like keep on using them and winning the next game and the next game.
Yeah.
So EMP going with that mindset, thinking we got the Undying Weaver lane and we dominated the game even against one of the tankiest heroes in the game, the Bristleback, and we could have like he was just a creep for us. We could take him easily. We will do
Bristleback,
that again
yeah.
against no matter who is it. But
Bristleback.
first StayFrosty, I don't think they play with the same mindset as the previous team against EMP. They're on a completely different level. They wouldn't allow such a mistake to happen.
No.
So
I would really love to see Axe here for team EMP. Axe pick here would be so good against this Nature's Prophet, Mirana, Ogre, especially with the
Radiant
treants
team pick.
around the Nature's Prophet. Oh, it's a Bloodseeker. So this
no,
game,
Bloodseeker.
this Bloodseeker is especially for Weaver, in my opinion. They have countered Weaver directly by playing a Bloodseeker who can give Weaver a hard time in the lane, who can give the hard time in the mid game. Weaver will not be able to run from those low health team
10
fights.
seconds
Will
remaining.
always be able to be under Bloodseeker's radar. I would love to see an
5
Axe
seconds
pick here,
remaining.
but let's see what EMP picks to counter this Bloodseeker.
But if they're
And,
gonna take the Axe, it's the Venom
because so
support.
far, because so far they don't have AOE for the push that will be from Nature's Prophet. So EMP could be thinking about that, how to answer
Dire
this
team
aggressive
back.
push and how to answer these minions.
Oh,
We see an
Underlord.
Underlord, so they go for Underlord and not Axe. So it's a little bit surprising because Underlord provides a lot of utility and not much in terms of initiation, but he could be a nuisance in the lane. He could be spamming his first skill for killing off those Nature's Prophets treants.
Radiant team
Really
back.
good pusher.
OD
Tanky.
have been banned.
Very tanky. Oh, they banned OD, so that is a good pick against. Are they going for a strength? Okay, so right now StayFrosty needs to pick their mid, and EMP needs to pick their mid as well. Both teams are going to ban their mids, I am sure. They ban their OD. They're gonna be banning who knows,
10
Ember Spirit.
seconds
No,
remaining.
it could be SF. It could be Storm Spirit right
5
now.
seconds remaining.
There's just a lot of options. Lina.
The Storm Spirit would be a good ban with they have the Nature Prophet, they have the Mirana.
Yeah,
The
it's
Storm
it'll be
Spirit
interesting
would
to
be
see who
very
they
good.
ban right here because StayFrosty has really made this draft well. They have the options open for them for picking a nice mid hero to
Radiant team
play
pick.
against.
They ban the Sky.
Yes.
They eliminate the.
They don't want to silence this Weaver. You know, in team fights, sometimes you just silence and then ulti. So Weaver is so squishy, he will end up just bursting in the beginning.
Yeah.
So this is a good, decent ban. Let's see who they pick in return. So EMP has StayFrosty will get the
10
last pick,
seconds
which
remaining.
will automatically give them an edge over in this draft. They can
5
easily
seconds
counter
remaining.
pick their mid.
They have 30 seconds to choose their med here.
Will we see an invoker? Will we see an invoker here, Yasser?
I don't think.
Do you want to see an invoker?
I do, but
I do.
for this draft, I don't think it's the wise decision to take Invoker because like Invoker is the kind of hero that needs to.
He needs a lot of space.
Yeah.
He can't come online before.
Oh, they're gonna go for the Storm Spirit.
So that's a decent pick in my opinion. Who will they pick now? Will it be Queen of Pain? Will it be Lina? It could be Lina in my opinion.
Lina
but,
would be a nice pick.
Yeah, they could go for somebody like Cop. They could go for somebody like Death Prophet, which we have seen already in the past series.
10 seconds remaining.
It's the Tiny.
Go for Tiny.
Tiny. We didn't see much Tiny actually.
So do you think it's a good matchup? Will Mirana mid? No, it's Tiny who's taking mid. Or is he? Frost is not mid yet. Will it be Nature's Prophet mid? Yeah.
Frost is off lane.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Frost plays
Okay,
the
then-
off lane for Team StayFrosty, and then the Ogre support.
Okay, so mid is going to be Storm Spirit and nothing to mixing up there. Weaver is gonna be a key player in this draft. I think if Weaver gets the games that he did in the last game, it'll be a really good game now.
So we have ourselves a match just about to start. EMP versus StayFrosty. They both won their last series 2-0. It's gonna be an exciting match. From the boss side, we're gonna see the anticipation, the passions playing, the patience, the calm plays from Team EMP, and we're gonna see the aggressions, the smart, high IQ plays from Team StayFrosty. So which style is gonna dominate? We're just about to
Who
find
do you
out.
think? Can you predict?
I think that StayFrosty will take this. Will take the game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one game series because
too.
unfortunately we didn't. We couldn't cast or couldn't even have a game one because of the delay from Team EMP.
Yeah, they were heavily penalized by giving that game to the other team. In my opinion, the draft is very well for Team Frosty as well. So we're gonna see what they do in this early game. Just normal laning right now. Storm Spirit is coming towards Venomancer, maybe looking to go top. But on the other hand, the top lane, they're coming together. Maybe it's a trial lane top. Bloodseeker, Ogre, and Mirana. Tiny is going to go mid. Nature's Prophet is going to go solo bot. Yeah. Are we going to see an arrow here? Maybe there's a first blood right here, right now.
There could be a potential kill from Team StayFrosty, but on the other side, Venom and Underlord, they're somewhat tanky. It's gonna be hard to kill them.
There is surely going to be an arrow coming this way for Team Mirana. Oh, but Mirana does not. She just lets it go. She is not gonna use the arrow. So two runes go to each others in this first rune appearance in the game.
And Nature Prophet on the bottom lane will be facing the Undying and Weaver, and that's something I'm curious to know. How good is the Undying and Weaver together? How will they be able to handle?
Well, they were really well in the last game for EMP.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So is it going to be the same case scenario for Team EMP?
I think it will be because Undying's first pill, Nature's Prophet just is unable to dodge that. It's just not possible. It's a big AoE and it's a 4 strength stealing skill. It's just gonna leave. There's a bit of a fight in the top lane. Venomancer is being heavily harassed here by Ogre and Mirana. Mirana is gonna come in front and try. The dodge gets juked. Mirana just got juked by Venomancer here and immediately says my bad because that could have been a potential first blood.
Oh, but in the bottom lane,
But
meanwhile, Weaver is going for the
this
kill.
is
They will get
exactly
it.
what they did last game. First blood for Weaver.
It is the same thing happening. Mirana gets the arrow stunned for a while. It's gonna be intense as well. Good job from Mirana rotating around already. RIP. He's doing exactly what he likes to do. He keeps going from one lane to another, getting a kill, saving his teammates, getting something out of it for their own sake, and they're gonna just go back right now.
The skill shots by the underdog is heavily harassed here. Might end up going down, but no, the Fury Fire is there to save him. I think that arrow from Mirana was really good. The skills and the plays by Mirana. This is actually what you need to do. And what.
Meanwhile, on the mid, they both are so low on level.
Oh, that was a good fight in the mid. So what happens is situations like this, we were against good teams will get penalized for playing so aggressive. On the other hand, in the last game, Weaver was left alone against this bristleback, and which caused them to snowball in the entire game. But in this game, it's not gonna be the same way. This is a different game with different perspective heroes. They want to go for blood. They just play so aggressive.
And that shows you the difference between the skills of each team and how they play. Like in the previous game, they thought, oh, that's Bristleback. He dies once, okay, that's fine. He's just still a tanky hero. He dies again. They're like, what's going on? So but for teams.
Oh, he gets the arrow on Strong Spirit. That is the plays by Mirana. That arrow was so good. Storm Spirit did not see it coming. Mirana making the plays yet again, securing this mid game for Tiny. In the top lane again, Underlord is being heavily harassed. So is Venomancer. Ogre is just too fat to care. He is just too tanky, and so is Storm Spirit. He's heavily harassed.
Mirana mid lane is going
Mirana
for the
with
stun,
oh, again
and they
another
get it.
arrow. That is just the
It might be
plays.
enough rotation coming
The
from
plays by Mirana
the
and
Undying.
they might end up
Yes,
dying.
they take him down. Undying is not gonna do much right here.
This is
Oh,
just
they're gonna chase him down.
amazing
It's gonna be
plays
enough
by
to take him down the
Mirana.
blue.
They are diving the tower. They don't care. And will he be
The
able to
stun.
take him down? He did.
Tiny double kill already.
The plays by Team Frosty, they are just so good at this. They are so aggressive, and it's calculated, Yasser. It's not just blind aggression.
Yeah, absolutely. Their plays is high IQ play, Dota. They're doing this smartly, and now Mirana is going for the bottom, like to help out the Nature Prophet. He's doing it decently. His CS is very good actually. He's doing better than the Weaver. Three hits, one deny. Nature Prophet has
On the other hand,
16 hits.
top lane has kill potential and will
Oh,
go
they
down to
take
this
down the
Bloodseeker.
Underlord.
Will that be a
Oh,
almost?
barely makes it.
We were
And now-
just saved. What are the stats on this Mirana's arrows? I mean, they're like 4 out of 5 so far, don't
Yeah.
you think?
And what's amazing me, like I'm amazed by Nature Prophet getting all this farm, and look at Mirana's. Mirana's has 5 last hits.
Weaver is not having a good game right now, and in the top lane there is another kill potential by this
Underlord
Bloodseeker.
falls
Will he be
again.
able
It will
to?
be enough to take him down. On the bottom lane, Frosty B's out. Nature Prophet is unsafe in his base. He's not going back to base actually. He's going back to his tower. He doesn't want to go back. And Mirana is around to try to help out. Will they manage to get a kill?
Another arrow on
It
Weaver.
hits.
What a nice
Not
skill
gonna be
shot
there, no,
by
won't be a
Mirana.
follow-up.
But unable to have any damage by Tiny. He was not.
However, they managed to force a tombstone.
They managed to force a tombstone, a reply, and heavily pressurizing that bottom lane. Undying is having a hard time making rotations because he's just too worried about saving this Weaver.
And now Mirana is looking for the storm in the jungle. Will she be able to spot him? Not really. On the top lane, they're going for the Venomancer
going for
kill. They're chasing
Venomancer.
him down.
Oh,
Oh,
here
here
comes
they
the
just
TP
go
rotation.
back. A TB from Undying.
Ooh, too
Double
many stuns.
stun. Is it gonna be enough? Oh,
He
he
tries to
knows
TP.
they don't have a lockdown. He just TB's out, and then
Bloodseeker
Venomancer is
wants
so
blood.
low on
Bloodseeker
life.
wants
And
blood.
that's what
Oh.
Bloodseeker do when someone is low on life.
Oh,
It's gonna be
Bloodseeker
enough.
wants
Yes, it will. 1-for-1. Bloodseeker chasing down the Venom
Bloodseeker
for his
heavily-
own life, and Weaver dies again. Mirana takes the last hit on the Weaver.
This Mirana is just so good at those arrows. They are on target every time. And this
And
looks
now
like
Tiny
another
is
kill
going
for
for the
Tiny, but
Undying kill.
oh, he's just harassed right now. He just doesn't want anybody to be there in the lane against this Tiny. He wants to be the solo laner in the mid lane. Weaver, on the other hand, is under this constant threat of Mirana's arrow. Mirana just doesn't want to leave this bot lane, wants to make life hell for this Mirana.
Oh, and she hits him again.
Hits him again with that arrow.
That's
This
gonna be
is
a kill right there. Is it gonna be a kill? It's not enough. Yes, it will.
It was not luck, but
the plays by Team Frosty.
Amazing play.
So
They're doing
impressive.
a very good job on rotating around the Weaver, shutting him down. That's exactly what they need to do. That was the powerful play of Team EMP last game. They banned the Monkey King, and they're shutting down the Weaver. Now they have nothing to play around with.
Mirana wants the Storm Spirit as well, and he arrows him. Oh, barely misses. And they want some blood in top lane. Underlord is under trouble. He
Yes,
is in
he
trouble.
will take it. Storm Spirit is having so much trouble from the Mirana. She's going.
And he goes for Venomancer, and Venomancer immediate ulti will be able to. He
Oh,
gets
he
the stun in
stuns.
time. Oh, he gets the stun in time. Venomancer barely missing out on that teleportation. And will this be another? Yeah, okay, Underlord is saved, but Bloodseeker is having the time of his life in
They
the
can
top
kill
lane.
the Underlord.
Oh, they just
Nature Prophet can
wanted.
TP and help.
Underlord is on.
No
in
need,
trouble.
actually. They will
And
kill
he
him.
ends up dying as well.
And that's gonna be a tower.
Mirana is low on top lane, but it's okay. They're still able to find
no
find
stun,
a way to
no
turn
from
this
Mirana.
around.
Tiny is gonna do the stun, and he tosses him up, take him down. They're absolutely dominating the whole game right now. And another stun. Dust is gonna be enough to take him down. Yes, it will. Tiny killing spree already. 9k gold lead right here for Team StayFrosty.
Radiant's top tower
It
is
seems
under
like
attack.
Team Frosty is not making even a single mistake so far. They are so clinical, so calculated, destroying the top lane, destroying the bottom lane, and the mid lane. Oh, this looks like another kill. He's on killing spree right now, Bloodseeker. He wants more. He's chasing Venomancer under tier 2.
They're doing exactly what they were doing to Bristol back.
Another TP by Ogre. He just gets out
They
in
want
front of
this
the enemy.
Bloodseeker kill. They're not gonna get it. Oh, it's
Another arrow.
another
onto
arrow!
Weaver.
And Weaver is dead again because of the arrows! Wow!
The plays by this Mirana. The Weaver is just under constant threat of ganks. Will Bloodseeker go down though?
And the
Will
ulti
he
is gonna
fall?
save the day
No,
for Team StayFrosty. It's enough. The courier, will they be able to kill the courier? Not really.
Mirana with
She
the
has the
plays.
own shadows. She's healing up the Bloodseeker. A few hits, and Bloodseeker can be
Another arrow, another kill.
on spot.
This is just massacre by Team Frosty right here. They are killing at will everywhere they go.
Wherever this Mirana goes, there will be a kill, at least one, and dying solo on HP in the mid lane. And the wave is gonna push the tower right here.
17 and 2 in 10 minutes with 12k advantage. I mean, you could not have asked for a poor start by this Team EMP.
Yes, I think the game is already over, my friend.
Ogre
And he's
is
gonna
so
have the
aggressive
stun.
right now on to
Ogre
Undyne.
wants to
Oh,
go
he
for the
wants
solo
blood,
kill.
but he's gonna end up he's gonna end up dying here to the Storm Spirit.
Over here now.
Well, he has the,
Well,
he
he's,
has the
he's
stacks.
creating
Will
all
he
kinds
use
of
them?
space.
Where is his team though? He's just buying so much time on the other side of the map, and the
Yeah.
Lord is dead by the.
The space is created, what they wanted has
Mirana.
been done. 3 rotations, both the Weaver and Storm Spirit were right at it, and he was just position 5.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This Weaver just barely surviving. Yet another gank from Tiny and Mirana. This looks like so. Oh, another arrow connects.
Another arrow, another kill, another food for Bloodseeker.
It's like
He's
this-
feeding his carries, he's feeding his cores. He's absolutely doing more than what he's supposed to. This Mirana is everywhere on the map. Like
Radiant's
she
middle
just
tower
doesn't
has fallen.
miss.
Exactly. It's like Mirana's arrows are magnet for the team Radiant right now. They're going high ground. They're going for the mid racks
It
at
was
the
not
11-minute
luck.
mark. 14k.
Absolutely not.
Another arrow.
arrow. Wow, Mirana is unstoppable right here. She's doing everything for her team. They're like, here we go, take the kill. Come on, I'm doing it. Just take the kill. Wherever she goes, just
They
giving her
just don't
some
have any
kills.
answers right now to this aggression. As I said, it's aggression versus safe play. Now safe play will only get you so far in this tournament. You need to be aggressive. You need to change your play styles depending on your opponents. And right now they're taking the mid set of racks. He just threw Ogre.
They're trolling them at this point. 12 minutes in and they take the middle racks.
Oh, here comes Storm Spirit. But will this
It's gonna be
will
enough.
this
Tiny
team
is low
fight
on life.
make or
Ogre is
break?
low on life.
Will this team
Mirana's
fight?
ult. They have vision. Mirana's they have double kill and they're gonna chase them around. They get turning this around. No way they can come back from this.
GG is called.
GG.
GG. Yasser.
Amazing plays from Team StayFrosty. They did everything. They played a perfect game against EMP, who was dominating the previous series, and now they're getting absolutely demolished by this Mirana. StayFrosty, amazing play style. I'm looking forward to see this team over again. And the game will.
They said GG, but then they cancelled it. So it's like they want some more.
It's like, kill us more, please. Oh, they're gonna take the Bloodseeker down.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point.
Is that a love though? They
I
called the
think-
GG and they cancelled it.
We were DC'd. We were DC'd already. Weaver had a terrible game here.
Yeah, Weaver. He was.
That's the end of game 2 of this best of 3. Both these matches were gone with Team Frosty. And did anybody ever have a doubt with this match that the Team Frosty is gonna have a difficult time?
I thought so actually. When they killed the Nature Prophet and Dying and Weaver killed the Nature Prophet, I'm like, we actually might see the same case scenario that happened in the previous series, which is dominating the offlane, feeding, like making him food for Weaver. But the Mirana rotation was on point. They shut down the Weaver completely.
I'd like to say something that it's not that Team EMP played poorly or
Yeah.
that Weaver played poorly. It was just that StayFrosty played exceptionally well, especially that Mirana. How good was that Mirana?
Absolutely, man. I'm surprised.
If you take out the stats for the number of arrows she let loose and the number of arrows that actually connected, it's
like
gonna
a
be
3
90%. Yeah, 90% connection. That'll be it, guys. Today, please join us next week for the next round of this qualifiers. Until then, shout out to you guys. You have been amazing and have followed us throughout this weekend. Thank you and good night.
Good night.